everyone! And welcome to SystemMagic for our Wednesday evening construction stream for our last pre-RC Denver stream, where, guess what? More Rhinos! We're going to be playing Rhinos. It's the exact same list that we showed you yesterday at the start of our limited stream. Those are not Rhino outfits, okay? But I'm ready for safari, you see. It's because I'm going on safari to hunt some rhinos.
I think Greg's outfit is highly Rhino themed.
I think so too, yeah, thank you. Yeah, bold outfit last stream was redeemed, and I definitely didn't forget and just find these laying around Andrew's house. I planned this fun scarf and this hat deliberately. Hey, Jesse. Sorry. Jesse. Can you request that we play the third surveil land in this league for science?
Well, I'd have to rent it.
That's too much work.
I mean, I admit that I'm not really sure if it's bad. But the thing is, I just don't want to debate it, is the way that I feel. But I acknowledge that's unruthless.
Yeah.
Or tie scoring is bad, play mystical disputes. Yeah, like, if we played a third one, what colors would it be? And well, I don't know.
People think it should be second blue-green?
There were two breeding pools in that one spot.
Yeah, I guess that's fair.
Is
there one breeding pool? There's got to be still one breeding pool, right? Yeah, okay.
Why three? Well, what? You're insane, Mac. Because, chat, let's discuss this. This is a common topic, Force of Vigor.
Uh-huh.
Okay, first of all, in literally every matchup where you board a Force of Vigor, it's the best card in your deck. People love sideboard cards that are modern upgrades. I like cards that beat my opponent single-handedly. Second of all, Force of Vigor. Here, prepare your I don't know. Prepare for some hot takes. Force of Vigor, straight up, is better than Magus of the Moon against Amulet.
Nice.
That is my opinion. I think the second one often isn't, but I think the first one just is.
Yeah.
Like, look, there's tons of counterplay to these Blood Moons. They can like play red spells. They can like they can just play the ring and like draw a bunch of cards and figure it out. Like, my experience is that my win rate when I cast Moons against Amulet isn't that high. And my win rate to cast Force of Vigor against Amulet is extremely high. It's so fucked up. Also, Scales and Hammer, neither of which is a good deck, please don't play them, are both like 4% of the field, for reasons I can't explain.
Yeah.
So against the 16% of the field that is Scales, Amulet, or Hammer, and 16 is a big number, even though none of those decks are that popular, this is the best possible sideboard card. Play 3. I would say I'm closer to 4 than 2, if that's helpful. Although I'm going to play 3. Mostly, against the other decks, I think the second one often you could draw. Against Amulet, I think the second one would be a dubious draw, so I have 3.
And yes, Magus, because they can't besiege you. That's why Magus is there.
Yeah, although I'm actually pretty close on the Blood Moon right now because of these weird Storm's Wrath lists. I'm pretty unconfident about that.
Okay.
But really, the truth is that all the moons are traps, so, it's fine. Mostly I'm just trying to bait them anyway.
Nice.
So, yeah, basically I think if you don't play Fobs, you're a fish. So anyway, keep that in mind. Anyways, yeah.
Yeah, someone asked about Mutavault. I know we explained it
last
time,
yeah. I can tell the Mutavault again, but basically I think it's dead wrong to play Mutavault in Scryland World. Basically, this is what I eventually realized. When you have all these Scrylands, you just don't flood very much because, on average, you just draw one more spell and one less land per game because you'll bin off one of your 2 Scries each game, roughly on average.
Yeah.
Given this, I think it's probably right to just not play a Mutavault and play 2 Gemstone Caverns. Because in the mirror and against Living End, Gemstone Caverns is the best possible card, and it's really broken, and I'm just not as worried about flooding out and needing my Mutavault to be a 2-2 anymore.
Skrylev does live on a Skryland, yeah.
Oh, yeah, we also can talk about the Mystical Dispute Urtai Scorn thing really briefly, because that was fast. The thing about the Mystical Dispute Urtai Scorn thing, it's just really simple. Like, in the mirror, Urtai Scorn is better than Mystical Dispute, but it's not that much better. It's not decisively better.
Yeah.
Like, Mystical Dispute is still really good in the mirror, and it's the best card you can play against Murktide, as well as some various random, like, blue-white decks.
Sure.
So just, like, what if instead of having a card that was good in the mirror and Living End, we had a card that was good against the mirror, Living End, Murktide, and some various blue-white decks? Like, I think that's just better. Well, it's not even about on the play. It's more just, like, the game isn't always... Like, I feel like people are like, oh, on the draw, you can pay 2 mana and counter the Rhino. It's like, okay, like... The game is not end after the Rhinos resolve.
Yeah.
That's, like, not what the mirror is like. Yeah, like, yes, it's nice to counter their first Rhinos, but, like, there will be a fight. Trust me. There will be a fight where you use your dispute at some point.
Yeah.
The idea that dispute's going to sit in your hand and not do anything, it is not going to happen. You will hit a Tidebinder. You'll hit a Force Negation. You'll hit a Murktide. This will occur.
Yeah.
It is not a probability. It is a certainty. And, like, I don't know. It's just a great card. It costs 1. Like, Urtai Scorn is sometimes worse than Dispute. That literally does happen.
Yeah.
Sometimes you tab out for Rhinos at a time convenient to you, and then later on, you don't have that 1 mana up for Dispute. I mean, you have 1 mana for Dispute, but not 2 more mana up for Urtai Scorn. That's just a thing that happens.
Yeah.
Overall, Urtai Scorn is still better in those matchups, but it's not enough better to justify not having for the best card against Murktide, which is going to be like the 4th most popular deck or something.
Yeah.
Come on. I think 3 is just too many. I don't think you're allowed to do that. Is the answer. I just have a hard rule for myself that I'm not allowed to have 3 of those, but yeah. So yeah, I don't know. Those are most of the questions I think were asked.
Okay, big updates. Today I got some business cards made that have our stream schedule, but they're also Rhinos with blue gear and red gear, and so. If you're playing Rhinos in Denver, come bug us, and we'll give you some SystemMagic Rhinos. I'll probably give them to anyone without asking. Andrew, you might have to ask.
Yeah, if you ask me, I will give you Rhinos. And if you don't ask Greg, he will still give you Rhinos.
Also, yeah, it was either like make a small amount or make 1 million, and I chose make 1 million, so I have so many freaking Rhinos.
Yeah, it was kind of like when you get a like medium versus large drink at the movie theater.
Yeah, exactly.
Where like getting the large drink was like 50 cents more, so Greg was like, "All right, fine."
It wasn't that much more expensive, and there was like a discount if you hit a certain price, you got 20% off, and so like booming it up to like infinite Rhinos got me to anyway. I have some Rhinos to give away. They're very exciting. They just say Rhino 4/4 trample and our gears. And yeah, whenever you cast the thing, you have to make a blue gear and a red gear. That's mandatory.
Oh, and I'll just briefly address the Mystical Dispute main thing. Look, I think playing Mystical Dispute main is totally hinged. You can play one if you want to. It's not crazy. It's close. All I can really say about it is, look, I put this Dismember in my main deck, and it's just been great for me.
Yeah.
I just keep drawing this Dismember, and I'm like, wow, Dismember is so awesome. Like, I don't know, like, I get that it's bad sometimes. I'm not trying to say there's no downsides, but just my lived experience is that 5, like, 1-mana rule spells in the main, one of which Dismember, has felt great to me.
Yeah.
And, but I mean, Dispute's blue, okay? So when it's bad, you can pitch it to Subtlety and Force Negation. It's totally reasonable to play a Dispute main. I don't think I'm going to do it, but I won't, like, make fun of you if you do it. It's close.
Yeah.
Like,
will you make fun of me if I do it?
Yes.
Dang.
Well, I mean, I can talk about it a little, but roughly the trade-off is playing the main deck Dispute, I think, makes you better against the Mirror, Living End, and Murktide, which is a substantial amount of field, and worse against Scam. Oh no, against Murktide, it's close, actually, is more accurate. It makes you better against Cascade matchups and worse against, like, Scam, Yawgmoth, and various random creature decks such as Zoo. So, like, which of those is more of the field? I don't know, it's probably pretty close. Like, Dismember, I think, is more value on the tail. Dispute is more value against the top deck. I don't know. It's close. So, you can play it over Dismember if you want. It's reasonable. I'm not going to do it.
Okay, so great question. If hypothetically you were to make these Wormcoil Engine tokens, which would have Death Touch and which would be Lifelink? Canonically, Andrew is red gear and I'm blue gear. Because red gear is saying strategy and blue gear is saying nonsense. And obviously I have Lifelink and Andrew has Death Touch. That's just, like, clear. That's the most clear split we've ever had. And so, but also we break canon sometimes. So, you can do with that as you will. Also, in the future, I do want to make actual Magic card size tokens that are blank and that you can write on and make whatever you want. But look, I didn't prepare that well. I only had a day to do it. We have Rhinos. Rhinos.
Yeah, I don't know. I've seen the Dead Gun number 4 thing too. I've sort of never liked it. Like, I played a little with the Dead Gun 3 list. I don't know. The thing about Dead Gun is that even when it's bad, it's good. Like, everyone's like, what if you draw the match where it's bad? It's like, I don't know. My experience is, like, usually I find a way to use my Dead Gun. It's like, I'll play against blue-white, and I'll shock a Subtlety at some point, or I'll find a turn to bounce something where it's value, or just, like, I don't know. Oh, I'm certainly only lies.
Oh, yeah, that's definitely true.
Anyways,
I always tell the truth.
I don't know if you've ever played a social deduction game against me, but I would say my strategy is somewhat unhinged. So, like, just, like, trust me, I tell only lies. Like, if you ever played against someone who likes being on level 3 for the memes, that's a good description of my playstyle.
Nice.
Like, not level 3 for correctness, just for, like, deranged reasons of my own. Anyways, so, Anyways, none of this is the point. So here we are with some stock Rhinos. So yeah, this is what Greg and I will be playing, and maybe some other people if they're as cool as we are.
Yeah.
Who could say if anyone is as cool as me and Greg? But
I might not be playing because I have to win an LCQ, and then I have to find some more cards because I don't own all the cards yet.
Yeah,
but it'll be okay.
On this note, if you have some extra subtleties, Greg's lacking in subtlety.
You gotta be chill about it. You gotta be like, hey, like there might be a blue 4-drop that I could use. I'm trying to embrace the subtlety. Wow, you will not help gamers find subtleties? Wow, okay, whatever.
Yeah, Urtai scoring his worst mystical dispute. That was the gist of my very long explanation.
Yeah.
But, yes. So anyways.
Is that because you're playing a deck against which subtlety is bad? So you'd rather me... Okay. Well, okay. That makes sense.
No, wait. I mean, on the topic of subtlety, at some point I had the unhinged take that I played Tristan a bunch playing Amulet, and my take after playing was that I thought the ranking of cards in the matchup was 1 subtlety, 2 Force of Vigor, 3 Magus the Mood.
Okay.
Because subtleties against Amulet Titan is split card, 0 mana Time Walk, and 0 mana they lose the game. It's one of those two. It's hard to say which. But it's either.
Yeah.
Like...
Man, I feel like it would be funny if I have to tweet to get subtleties, if I just, all exclamation point, I need subtleties help. And then to line break, parentheses, sorry if that was a little blunt.
Yeah, it is really
I feel like
nice.
that tweet is a banger.
Anyways.
Also, I tweeted my red herring thing, and I don't think people got that it was a bit of a joke.
Yeah.
I think everyone was like, wow. It's because, to be fair, I do love red herring. I do think it's a top 5 common in the set. But it was meant to be a little bit of a bit when I said, here's the best common in the set.
Sorry, I died. You killed me.
It's because I'm not a masterful tweeter. I'm too genuine. The little blunt can be a reply in all lowercase.
Oh, the surveillance are no meme. If you look, Insane Goon, let me hit you with another fiery take. If you play less than 2 surveillance in your Rhinos deck at this RC, you are straight punting.
Boom.
If you play another deck, we can have a talk about it. Yeah. Probably you should play 1. But if you're playing Rhinos, just play 2. I think it's non-competitive. I think less than 2 is insane. They're broken. You're about to see as we play this league, we will fetch for both of them every game. You will never play a game where we don't want to.
Yeah.
Look, we're talking about 3 right now. Many people are talking about 3.
Yeah. Yes, Marceline was right yet again. We know.
That's a Tuesday, Newts. You don't have to say Marceline was right. You can just say Marceline yada yada yada. Yeah, I have no idea. As an update. I have no idea, and I don't know where I'd get one.
I did consider buying a third one when I bought cards, and it was $3, and I was like, nah. It's okay, I'll open. If we need a third, I'll open it. Unlimited. Just like last time, I opened exactly the card I needed to finish my 75, and I'll open an LCQ.
Well, foil is not helpful.
Wow, since I borrowed cards from our friend Dylan, I have a bunch of random foils.
Okay, it might be helpful to Greg.
If we need to take a foil one, I can take it and you can have my regular one.
Okay,
because I actually am a little worried right now about I might not have enough. I might need
more foils.
Right, I may need to put a random foil basic in and do some biz. Wow.
Well, that's probably true, but Pick Your Poison is... I don't really know how many decks are actually supposed to play Pick Your Poison. No, you cannot. 22 lands is just right. I think 22 lands was right before the 2 surveillance.
Yeah.
Look, if you're playing Rhinos, you want to keep 2 landers. You just do. You actually just want to keep every 2-lander you ever see. And if you want to keep all those things, you probably just want the extra land. In fact... God, we were just having a talk about this hand at the Mulligan meeting. This hand is close.
I agree.
If that wasn't clear. So here's why this hand is close. So, okay, we get a look at our draw step. That's 1 look.
Yeah.
This is 2 looks. So that's 3 looks right there. And then if we get our second land drop, we get another bonus look. I mean, this hand might be just straight up a keep. I mean, if we hit, it's pretty... this is important, the fact that we have at least 1 pitch spell. Because, we want it to be really good if we hit. Oh, this hand, I think, like, I'm not joking, I think it's extremely close. Oh, God. I think that we have, okay, so, aside, when I run a team, our team usually has at least one meeting where we only discuss mulligans. And in our meeting where we only discussed mulligans, I think we talked about this exact hand. We thought it was, and I think we said it might be a keep on the draw.
Okay,
I'm
really,
down. See, really, I think what we said it is keep in some matchups.
Oh, sure.
But it's open deck lists, like, at the tournament, so I don't know what's going on here.
Yeah.
I think it might be right. I mean, I legitimately do. God. The thing is, your odds of missing on 3 looks is just so high. Like if you, like, put it this way, right? If you're going to keep 2 lands, like, ignore the fire ices. If you're going to keep 2 lands, no fire ice before, you should be able to keep this hand now, right? Because it's sort of the same.
Yeah.
I want to keep, I think.
Do it.
Science. I don't know if it's right. I'm pretty unconfident. But my guess is that it's right.
Yeah.
Whew. Okay.
This is great. This is the kind of content they're here for.
What does Polluted Delta Go mean? That's a really weird fetch land to play.
Couldn't it be scam?
But, I mean,
I guess
it could be, but... Oh, yeah. Easy keep.
Also, yeah, we drew Breeding Pool. You can't see right now. It's hiding behind our heads, but...
What matchup tips the skills? Well... that's complicated. No, the one land Temple Lotus Field hand is Tristan says I have to mulligan. You think it's scam, but they like each of the scam usually has some 1-drop.
Oh, is it like Domain Zoo?
Well, I think that's not a Triumph they play.
Oh.
I think.
Oh, it's got to be some sort of shadow something, maybe.
But then that wouldn't have Zender's Land.
Yeah. Okay.
What's happening right now is very weird.
Sure.
I think my current guess is deranged control deck.
Okay.
Let's find Thundering Fall, shall we?
Love it. I guess we still want to find a land, but maybe now we'd keep like.
You think this hand is not close to a keep? Or do you want to do some math? Like, I think we can do some math. I think the claim it's not close to keep is not hinged.
Yeah.
Like, you can... It might be a mull. If it's a mull by a tiny amount. The Scryland's just like... They have thrown off all your heuristics. Yeah. Whatever you thought about these hands before, things have changed. Anyways, I think we shock Breeding Pool, probably. Okay. I mean, we're going to shock anyway at some point, is the thing. So it kind of might as well be now.
I'm pretty in for now. And then do we want to ice them in their upkeep?
Yeah, oh, definitely.
It's the lounge. I guess the lounge is just strictly better.
I mean, they might be a Bowmaster's deck. If they are, I sort of expect them to play it.
Oh, and then we'll just fire down the...
Yeah. If they don't Bowmaster, though, I'm going to kind of assume they don't have it. And if they get us with it, we'll move on with it.
Am I an old prospector? No, I'm going on Safari. That's what's happening.
Okay. So now I think we just kill these things.
Okay.
So I'm letting this resolve. Like...
Kill it with fire!
That is the plan, yes. You understand. Oh yeah, once they fetch the water gate, I don't think creativity's possible. When they had just the Xander's land, I thought it was possible. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
So, sorry to be clear about the creativity comment.
Ooh, Bowmasters is nice in creativity. You can hit the token.
Do you mean it's nice against creativity?
No, it's nice with that.
What are the odds of running lands there? I mean, actually pretty high.
Yeah.
I mean, our deck plays 26 lands. Thundering Falls is a scry land that we get to fetch.
Yeah.
Like.
No, our math, that was clear. I will happily admit that I find my own jokes very funny, and like most other people don't, and that's okay.
Look, Chad, if you keep this debate up, then we're gonna need to break out the hypergeometric calculator, and nobody wants that, Chad.
Yeah.
Especially not Greg, but actually that's what I want.
I don't want that.
I want to cast Mind Outburst here.
Yeah. It's
time to begin the jamming. The forbidden technique. Look, if they have counterspell and Dispel Pierce, they're counter our Rhinos, okay? That's our lives. We didn't play Rhinos to not cast them. We also just like are missing land drops. They hitting land drops, so like usually that means you should jam in these control mirrors. Counterspell. Okay. We are 86% hit second land there. Okay, yeah, Sneep. I understand it gets a little... Yeah, no, I just want to jam again.
Yeah, is it worth playing Odawara? Probably.
Well, I think we're going to play it, is the thing. Like, it's sort of... I get that if we drew, like, runner lands for runners enough.
Yeah, okay, same it.
Yeah, like... I don't think it matters. Like, it's not like there's any counterspell we could pay one into.
Yeah.
But I just think that we should. I think if it's 86% hit land 2, I'm just in. Like, I don't know what to say.
Yeah.
I get that if you hit the 86%, I understand you don't instantly win. Like, that is true. I get that if you miss, you just lose. But, like, if I told you that, like, if you hit the 86%, your hand is very good, and you're like, I'm making up a number. Let's say I told you that if you hit your 60, maybe even 70% to win.
Yeah.
Which I think is hinged. Like, at that point, come on, it's like gotta be a keep, right? I don't know. And I guess... Well, I don't know why you're looking at 19. 19 doesn't seem the right number. Lorien revealed is a hit, right? Yeah, like, I don't think you should discount Lorien revealed.
What do they have?
I have no idea. I think maybe they're just gonna, like, kill our Rhinos or something.
Okay. Attack.
Wait, I think you should count those. Levi, I don't know why you wouldn't count those. Drawing the Skyline is great there. I mean, we can't Fire Ice, but we get an extra look anyway.
Yeah.
Like, I think it's actively good to draw the Skyline. I sort of want to pass and see what happens.
I love pass and see what
I don't
happens.
think we should spend the footballs because we might want to Subtlety or Violent Burst.
Well, yeah.
I don't know for sure what we want to do. All right.
Sure.
You got us. I mean, we could Subtlety this, but I don't care.
We can always, if we need to, kill it with fire. My new favorite joke.
It's kind of mid, honestly.
It's so funny. See, I laugh a lot at my own jokes. I didn't get to finish the bit of me saying I laugh at my own jokes, but I love laughing at my own jokes.
Yeah, Grixis Wizards does seem like where the smart money is right now. I do agree with that. I mean, I think we should Outburst again.
Okay.
I mean, they might have some weird instant that kills all Rhinos, but usually those are sorceries, actually.
Yeah.
And also, if they Tidebinder this, we're just going to Subtlety it, so that just doesn't work. I mean, I guess if they have Tidebinder plus backup, yeah, okay, thanks.
Okay, nice.
Yeah, in conclusion, Sneak off.
Rhinos!
All right, so here's this Besage works, just so everyone knows. This Besage is mostly to kill Chalice the Void.
Yep.
So it comes in just, like, basically every matchup. I expect almost everyone to have either Chalice the Void or other good artifacts independently. Like, and it's better post-board because they don't have Chalice in game one. That's pretty logical. What we board out is going to depend on play draw. Basically, it's going to be one of Gemstone Cavern when, you know, you're on the play.
Yep.
Fetch land when life is a big concern.
Okay.
Or in neither of those things case, it's basic island.
Okay.
So this, I think, is a basic island matchup.
Yep.
So just to explain the logic there. It seems like Mystical Disputes are good against Grixis Wizards, is my guess.
Probably, yeah.
I don't really know what their deck does, but it seems like we should probably dispute them. I don't think Endurance seems very good. I don't think Wizards are particularly graveyard themed.
Yeah.
Dismember is probably okay. We didn't see that many cheap creatures.
Yeah.
Flame seems okay. Probably they have some stuff to kill, is my guess. Let's figure out what we cut though. I guess we don't have that obvious cuts.
I mean, we could cut Deads.
Well, I mean, we did see. Yeah, I guess we saw Bowmasters and Tidebinder. I mean, those aren't great targets. I really don't know what to cut, mostly because I don't know what cards are in their deck. Is what I'm gonna level with you. I mean, okay, we can. I guess against all those cards I saw, I'm fine cutting Deads. Yeah. We might need to bring them back in, depending on what else they have.
Yeah.
I don't know what Grixis Wizards means.
If they like Ragas or something.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, maybe I'd rather keep a Dead over this Dismember, but maybe the Dismember's better.
How's Tidebinder? It didn't look great, actually.
I mean, it does counter
but
Tidebinder.
It is a wizard. Yeah, well, I'm wondering we might want to Dismember, but, hard to know.
Yeah.
I guess it's guys sort of hard to imagine that. All the creatures they probably play die to this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, let's just do something, very, very, very logical and well thought out. Such as this.
I mean, I want 2 Tidebinder, no Dead Gone.
Okay.
I'm a Tidebinder
What about
believer.
Subtlety? Is Subtlety good? It's kind of good.
It's okay,
Yeah.
It's all right. It's fine. Just embrace it.
Okay, I have no idea if the sideboard is really like. Like, counting Tidebinder is pretty hard. You have to have a lot of mana.
I guess that's true.
Like, I'm kind of skeptical of these Tidebinders.
Okay, we can cut them.
I mean, maybe they have the ring or something, but we haven't actually seen the ring. We're just gonna, assume they have it.
Okay.
That's sort of weird. I want to have, a couple Dead Guns.
Yeah, I feel like Tidebinder's just, such a good Magic card.
It is.
It's kind of how I feel.
Well, that is true.
In the Rhinos games that I haven't played any of them, I've only been watching. But every time I feel like I watch someone with Tidebinder,
All right, you convinced me. 3 Subtlety, 1 Tidebinder, 2 Dead Gone, hinged sideboard.
That's so unhinged.
Look, I would know how to sideboard an open deck list. I just don't know what cards are in everyone's deck is the problem.
Wow. Turtle Power MTG, banger message.
I like the second something.
Well, you gotta have it on. It has to hit the beat, you know. Smash this Rhino to something Rhino. Yeah.
I understand my sideboard plan here was one of the most unhinged sideboard plans I've ever executed, but it's fine. We're just gonna win, and then we'll never need to see the plan again. Oh right, here's your. Ooh.
Do you think if we do really well, we have to celebrate by becoming winos? Like having a stream where we're just like really into wine.
I'm meant to have a stream where we just whine a lot.
Ooh, okay.
Okay, so this hand is weird because it only has 2 spells, but also that said it has 4 spells.
This hand looks so bad to me.
Wait, you have to consider the implication of the Scrylands, Greg. There's 2 Scrylands, and there's 2 okay. Let's talk about the net effect of Scrylands and Mulligans briefly.
Yeah.
I think it is generally true that Scrylands should incline you towards keeping.
Right.
Because fundamentally, Scrylands means that you will flood out less. Basically, you will get whatever you need, be it lands or spells. So both land light and land heavy hands are better because you're likely to draw the other thing.
Sure.
Now, what I think is questionable here is what really is the value of these 2 cards. Like, if I'm right that they have Chalice, which I don't know for sure, then this card's have high value, but Old War is still pretty bad. Yeah, okay, let's mulligan.
Nice.
I think it's a close small. I don't know if it's... God, on 6? I'm just going to keep 2 1-landers. I mean, to be clear, I'm not really joking.
No, I think I want to keep. I mean, it's not as good as the last hand, but it's on 6. So
yeah, exactly. I think this hand is a mull on 7, but I think it's a keep on 6.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tuck second Fire Ice or second Fawn?
Yeah, I mean, it's sort of unlikely we're going to pitch cast both Fawns.
Yeah, I guess so. Also seems sort of unlikely we're going to cast both Fire. Well...
Oh, it's not an instant 5. You can tell because I kept it.
Yeah.
I think I want to tuck Fire Ice, but I'm very unconfident.
That's what I want to tuck too.
Okay. I mean, I can imagine worlds where we ice... God, I guess... I can imagine worlds we hit and one ice them twice, though.
Okay.
What if it's this?
Oh. I think I'd way rather tuck second Fawn. Just because I can imagine...
Okay, let's do that. Let's do that. I think there's worlds when we need this, we'll really need it.
Okay.
And I think a lot of the worlds where it's bad, it ends up being just a random blue card, which is fine.
Yeah, I mean, this almost certainly doesn't matter because I predict whichever card we tucked, whichever card we didn't end up tucking is going to get pitched to one of our pitch.
Well, I know, but what I'm saying is, the worlds we want it back are the ones we don't have a 3rd land drop.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, without Scrylands, it just is instant. Oh, look, our hand worked out again. Shocking.
So now we're not going to get a Scryland, right?
Well, yeah, I mean, it's not totally obvious. I mean, so, let's think about it some.
So, because we could get one of the Scry Islands, Scry.
Yeah, I mean, or we could use, basically, it's sort of hard to imagine to me that we're going to get 0 Scrylands off our Lord of the World and our Skull and Tarn.
Okay, so you would rather get both?
Well, I think I might rather the first one be a Scryland. And then, if we hit a land, we'll just maybe ice them.
Oh, that makes sense. Okay, I like that.
I think I want this one to be Scryland.
Okay.
And I think I want it to be blue-red.
Yeah.
Wow, Greg, hit him with the candle info.
Nice. Happy to help, Mark. As much as I did. Great question. Today's candle is this lovely blue agave and cactus candle with notes of melon and sage from Target's old school Threshold collection. Really a subtle candle, I think.
Wait, Greg, I think drawing Loinfield is now complicated.
Okay.
Well, because now, if we want to hit 3 on 3,
yeah,
with the option to, for example, play Cascader that we draw,
Yeah.
we should just find an untapped land and then cycle this Loring Field and save our Scryland for our second Scryland for later.
That makes some sense.
And I think that's what we should do.
Okay.
Also, the other thing about this is, and this comes up a lot, saving the Scryland for later thing. The other thing about this play is, I think at this point we're kind of agnostic to drawing a land or a spell.
Yeah.
Which means we don't want the Scryland. We want it in our deck for later.
Right.
So. Also, okay, I was unwilling to put the Scryland on my deck because I don't want to think about it too much, but I am willing to note every time we would fetch the third.
Yeah.
So, like, every time we do, just, like, Greg, like, you know, say, like, Hubble
All right. Yeah. Also, what Mark is saying is he spent a long time asking me advice about how to play Toxic. And look, everyone, I know I won an RCQ with Toxic, but I am far from a Toxic expert.
Greg's the leading Toxic expert.
If you ask me for advice on Toxic, my answer is going to be like, I don't know.
Oh no, Mac, don't tell me that. I don't want to stress about it. Which one would it be, Mac? Which one would it be?
But if you want someone to look at your Toxic list and say, I don't know how to sideboard, just figure it out on the fly, I'm happy to tell you that.
Oh, Mars leans against it?
What's my advice on listening to the song Toxic? At all times, as much as you possibly can. The limit does not exist.
But
I'm listening to it now through a head. This is why I'm wearing the hat. It's to cover up the earbuds. Toxic is just blasting.
Okay, so I know we don't actually
ears.
have anything. I want to ice them anyway.
Okay.
And if they Bowmasters, I think it's going to be okay.
I would not sing it out loud during the RC. I would listen to it quietly.
Like, I think if I'm our opponent and I have Bowmasters, I don't even know if I cast it.
I do wear a warning, actually.
Yeah, no idea, to answer your question.
Yeah.
Okay, I know what taps out of subtlety, I kind of want to suspend it anyway.
Okay, that makes sense.
It definitely could come back to punish us, but I don't know, our opponent's not shown us any, like, productive, like, you know, proactive haymakers.
Wait, I was wondering if you wanted to play fetch there, so we could surveil.
Oh. I probably did. Yeah,
especially with, like, 2 Lorians gone.
Well, what's bad about it is that if I have to fawn something, I will lose my, like,
yeah, okay,
my opportunity.
Okay. It just seemed pretty unlikely that you'd have to fawn something, but...
Yeah, no, that's fair.
Wow,
okay,
well...
Well, I mean, I don't know if we want to slam that. We might want to wait till we can cast it with counter backup.
I agree.
So I think we just chill.
Yeah.
See, people really underestimate Rhino's ability to not do anything. But a key fact about Rhinos is that you don't actually have to cast your Rhinos. You can just hang out.
Yeah.
And what I'm keeping...
I love hanging out.
I'm keeping careful line if our opponent misses any land drops. Because if they do, I'm going to immediately, like... Oh, they shocked? Okay, so their hand, I think, is Biz.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should just do nothing. This is great. Should we fetch with here? I don't think they have Bowmasters, Mac, but I'm not sure. I mean, the question is, do you want to bin a land? I'm not sure I do. Because of Loring Field.
Okay.
I think I'm down to just take a random draw.
Okay.
And I'm not icing because I'm a little scared of Bowmasters now. Okay, that's good to have. That's good to have. We might do something sometime soon. Maybe. I mean, we can cast it with double counter backup.
Yeah.
But I also... See, the thing is, I just think there's a chance they, like, go to discard, you know? Oh, they're doing something? Oh, you love to see that. Flame Manor. Target player draws 2 cards. Okay, so if we respond, we have single dispute backup. I might be in for single dispute backup in response to this.
Okay.
I know they could have, like, you know, 2 1-mana counters or, like, counterspell fawn, but, like,
yeah.
I think we just accept all that.
Yeah.
What?
I guess the only concern about this is that they probably wanted this, right?
Maybe. I don't know if I would assume that.
Yeah. Okay.
They might just be trying to make progress with divinations while they, like, you know, like, they want to, like, make progress while leaving up mana.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, so...
They get 2 cards, and we get 2 4/4s.
Yep. We'll see how many cards those are worth. It might only be 1.
Rhinos! Rhinos! For those who don't know, I have these business cards made that are Rhinos. And if you're in Denver, we will give you as many as you want.
I want to pitch Fire Ice.
Me too.
And at this point, we know we don't want to land, basically. So at this point, I'm happy to fetch.
Yeah. And we kind of know they don't have a 1-mana counterspell, right? So we can just slam Lorien.
That is the plan.
Nice. Wow. Look at that. Draw a card.
Not a great draw here, but to be fair, this isn't a good surveil either. So
yeah, that's true.
Anyways, let's draw 3.
Nice.
One small problem we're gonna have, by the way, is we do I think have all the green sources in play, so we can't fetch Suspend Rhinos, I believe. Oh no, Stomping Ground. Stomping Ground exists. Stomping Ground exists. Wait, okay, so we're okay. We can fetch Stomping Ground. Because I think we do want to suspend them.
Yeah, makes sense. Not doing much else. And then that's all our Rhinos, right? No, there's one more.
I think there's
one on Suspend now.
1, 2,
3. Okay, there's one more in our deck. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, sorry, I briefly thought that we had ease over prop bet. Number of surveillance shows side by side binder over 100.5. Well, yeah, that's a weird one because obviously no one should ever do that. Because you just disable their fetch if you're worried about it. But people, like, to be clear, the fact that no one should ever do it won't stop people from doing it.
Yeah.
So it's sort of hard to assess.
Don't love this.
Yeah, I mean, numbers only ring. Oh god, Manamo. Okay, Manamo. Well, okay, what's good about it is, like, they kind of look like you're gonna, like, go to discard or something.
Yeah.
Like. Now that I know of the ring, I'm playing sideboard differently for game 3 if it exists.
Yeah.
Okay, so. Yeah, I guess we could bounce the ring. That doesn't seem very good.
Yeah, then they'll just gain protection again.
Yeah, okay, I'm off it.
Yeah.
We just let it happen, I think.
Yeah.
We might need to, like, cheese the victory here.
Yeah.
Although, they haven't actually demonstrated they can clean up. Like, I don't really know how their deck, like, cleans up a pack of Rhinos.
Sure.
Oh.
Wow.
Want to draw 3 cards?
Sure do.
Leaving up a nice blue-red Scryland.
Sure do.
Oh, we do the faces.
We forgot to do the faces both times.
All right. Let's
we gotta do it twice. We gotta be okay. Ready?
Ready.
I'm gonna be the first. I'm gonna do my first one. Okay, ready?
Gotcha. Ready.
Okay, now we have to do it again.
All right. I'm ready.
Yep. And go.
All right. I was 1 and 3.
I was 1 both times.
But I wasn't ready for the second one. All right. Land go.
Yeah.
By the way, if you're playing me at the RC, you should know I'll be doing the faces when I lower the field.
Yeah.
Like, you better be ready.
I'm so excited to lose my LCQ because then I get to watch you. And then when you forget after the match, I'll be like, man, you really punted that one turn. And you'll be like, wow, how did I punt? And then I'll inform you that you forgot to make a face.
I mean, I definitely don't love that our opponent has 13 cards in hand.
Yeah.
I'm not really sure what's about to happen, but it seems like it's going badly.
I don't know, 13 and 5 are kind of the same number of cards in hand.
The ring. Well, I guess we can't do much about that.
Nope. We just have to draw the rest of the fires.
Yeah, I mean, that is honestly more viable than it sounds. Although we definitely don't want to do them now because of pay mana counterspells.
Yeah.
Like, I think we're losing less than it seems, but we are winning. Yeah, I mean, okay, count as 1.
Count as 1. Hullabaloo!
God. This might get old, but, you know, I'm here for it.
You are not insane for playing Living End over Rhinos. Many, many good players are choosing to do this.
Living End's good. I don't know, although, consider the important data point that today I won a singular match against Living End in a modern prelim, therefore proving the matchup is 100% for Rhinos. Experts agree. Anyways, let's pass the turn.
Sure.
Yeah, I think it's totally fine with Living End. Like, I think there's a chance Living End is maybe overall against the field a little worse than Rhinos, but, like, If so, it's like not by a lot. It's a good deck.
Also, yeah, they discarded Flame of Anor, Bowmaster, Snap Mage.
Yeah. Okay, we're they're starting the cleanup crew.
Yep.
I mean, this game is so weird. Like,
I agree that opponent drawing there with the ring is deranged. After they just, like, discarded 3 spells to hand size.
They weren't the right spells, Greg. Also, now that I know they're definitely we're going to board back in all the Tide Miners and, like, you know, change everything. But,
Yeah.
I didn't know this was the case. Yeah, I haven't... Okay, well, I'm going to subtlety this.
Yep.
I mean... I guess a somewhat realistic question is, which way should we subtlety it? But it's probably... Because we can't... Oh, crap. I may have to play Besage You. I may punt it.
Oh.
Because, like, the problem is I can't subtlety this and Otawara it. And I want to be if my subtlety is countered to Otawara it, so they don't get to gain life.
Yeah.
I think that I should pitch cast subtlety.
Okay.
I think I screwed up, but, like, that's unfortunate. I'm wasting my Fire Ice now. But, like, this can't happen, and I need to have Otawara up in case they have a counterspell, which they probably have. So, yeah, we're just subtleting it. Yeah, the Discovery Dispersal list that TFT Sock is playing is interesting. I'm not sure I'm sold. Well, it's like the observation. Okay, well, I love that because it means they're not doing it with children in play.
Yep.
I agree with the observation that I assume generated the list, which is that Architect's Will is a terrible card. Like, Architect's Will certainly is a terrible card. Like, no one's out here saying, you know what's a great Magic card that I love to draw frequently? Architect's Will. No one has ever said that. I'm more worried about, like, the other aspects of their list. Like, the fact that, like, it is overall less black cards concerns me. I'm not sure Brazen Borrower is a very good card. Not really in the context of Living End in any context ever. Just, like, it kind of seems a little bit more on power level to me. I have concerns of that nature. Let's cast this.
Yep.
So, overall, I'm not sold that it's better, but, you know, I mean, Seasock's very good, so... you know... Just classic our opponent discarding many cards to hand size and
what is their
comic
deck?
news.
They drew, like, 2/3 of their deck and then just died. Oh, man.
Well, it's actually, it's actually still less black cards. There's 3 Discovery Dispersals instead of 4 Architects.
Wow, okay, yeah.
But, yeah. So like, I assure you it's actually still less black cards. But, is it maybe right? I don't know. Yeah, the deck seems really playable. Yeah, agreed. Okay, now we're on the play, so we're going to keep much more hint chance. Damn. Rare mulligan with Skylands.
Look at all those 0 drops. Oh.
I mean, this hand is okay.
Yeah.
I mean, we're on the play. We can cycle Lorn Revealed for a Skyland. I'm pretty much just in, I think.
Okay, I'm in.
It's worse than the other one because we have no Fire Ice, I guess.
Yeah.
Maybe we shouldn't be in on this one. But this one's a 2-lander. No,
yeah,
we gotta be in.
It's a 2-lander.
We gotta be in. We're just in. We're in. Okay.
That was the most orange hand you've ever seen. It was really orange.
And so this is another case of I don't. Oh wait. It says we know. Last scene playing Yogg. Great. Okay. So let's pretend that they're Yogg, which we don't know for sure.
Yeah.
So it is true, notably, that against Yogg, Suspend Footfalls is not at its best.
Okay.
But okay, there's a complication, which is. We don't have another way to, like, if we cycle for a Skyland on 1 with the Lorien build, we actually don't have a way to use our green mana on 2.
Yeah. So,
like, it's a lot more convenient to spend it here. And on the play, it's more viable to spend the Rhinos on 1 against Yogg.
So, hold on. If that's the plan, don't we want to first do the Rhinos, then do the...
That's what I'm saying.
Okay, yeah. Cool.
Basically, like, if we tuck... I'm analyzing tuck Rhinos versus tuck subtlety.
Sure, okay.
Is my whole analysis, sorry.
Yep.
So, like, I want to tuck subtlety.
Okay.
Even though, in general, suspending Rhinos is not...
Do you want to tuck Dead Gone? Because, like,
we're
not going to be able to cast it for a while.
Actually, tucking Dead Gone is pretty sane.
Like, Dead Gone's good because we can boop a halfling on 1, but, like,
we're not going to do that.
We're not going to do that.
We're gonna suspend... Well, I guess if we draw as our first unknown draw step randomly a land, we will.
Yeah, but also, like, then we can always pitch the subtlety to the other subtlety.
Yeah. Okay, I'm done tuck Dead Gone. Why is Suspend Rhinos less good versus Yogg? The short answer is that it tends to be too slow. It's not always too slow. I'm not telling you that you'll never win a game because you spend Rhinos on 1 versus Yogg. More what I'm telling you is, like, if you rank Suspend Rhinos, like, by matchup, this is one of the worst matchup. for it. But wow, Jesse, that's a savage comment. Yes, if you want to know what the best card against Yogg is, it's Cascader. I know, big shocker. If you want to know what the best post-board card against Yogg is, it's also Cascader.
Nice.
And you know what you usually want after you've had one Cascader against Yogg? A second Cascader.
Nice.
Yogg is not like that complicated matchup. What's good is cascading. And what's not good is all other cards in your deck. I mean, I'm being a little hyperbolic, but that is roughly true. Well, on the plus side, if we brick, we now do have a Fire Ice, which at least helps.
Yeah.
But I think an interesting question is, if they play Wall of Roots here, should we subtlety it? I don't know. Well, okay, they didn't. They have, like, land, Young Wolf, 1 Mandork. They have Young Wolf, land, go. Okay. Do you think they're going to fetch a Scryland here? They should keep... Our opponent should keep in mind that if they don't, I'll make fun of them.
Yeah. I'm going to say, I'm going to hullabaloo for them. This is a no bully stream. Someone can check with exclamation point bully. See if there's been any hyperbole.
Well, I want to hit our land drop, so let's ice a random permanent on our main phase.
Okay.
I mean, I think that's what we should do.
I agree.
The plan versus Yogg is to get their life low enough that Yogg doesn't work, is a more accurate description. You're not trying to, like, kill them before they do stuff. You're just trying to, like, get them low enough. Yogg doesn't actually function if your opponent's at 4.
Yeah.
That's the plan. Although, bringing on this particular third land is pretty unlucky.
Yeah.
Man, this keep was so hinged. MSJ would keep.
I'm so excited to draw a land that's not the Scry land here, and then I can call reverse Hullabaloo.
Wow, I do love reverse Hullabaloo.
We can lower the Hullabaloo count.
We have so far played one game where we'd want the third land and one land we wouldn't have. Yeah, I know. Well, I know you would have kept it, MSJ. That's what I'm saying is a rare example of MSJ would keep.
Whoa. There are no rhinos here to make those rhino noises. They're still coming. I hear them in the distance.
Well, they didn't have 2 mana up, Zach, so the answer to that question is no. Because I main phased it trying to land drop. Okay, tap land. I mean, that does suggest Yogg, which is unfortunate. Here's another deep insight into the Yogg matchup. Their best card by far is Yogg.
Nice.
I know you're shocked, but, like, no, seriously, like, I think a lot of decks you could describe, okay, well... If we cycle this, we still don't have enough cards in min to cast Murktide this turn, it looks like. So I think it's a Scryland angle.
Yeah.
We missed a land drop. I guess the one... There's just a small complication here.
That's a paper-only play, Marceline. Blast off a subtlety for no reason.
I'm not doing that, Sam. I get what you're saying, but the subtlety will get us a time walk's worth of value. It'll still be right. Okay, let me explain what I'm thinking about right now. Yeah. I'm trying to decide if we should fetch a Scryland, Surveilland, or not a Surveilland.
Oh, to save the Surveilland?
Well, okay. If I ask you, would you like to draw a land or a spell, is your answer land, spell, or indifferent?
Oh, God.
If the answer is indifferent, I should find a regular land.
Yeah.
Right? And I think the answer is indifferent.
Okay, yeah.
I mean, don't you?
Yeah. But something Hullabaloo. If we had another Surveil land, then we wouldn't have to worry about this.
Yeah, but
yeah, of course. It's a little...
I think it's right to find the non-side. Well, I want to mill from Murktide. Well, I mean, not really. I mean, I can just cast it for 3.
Yeah.
Or I can shock something and cast it for 2.
I agree with
I think we may want to draw land. I agree. But I'm not like... I don't hate drawing a spell. I think it's just a non-surveillant. I think this is a Steam Vents angle.
Okay.
Like, and I do this... And also I do this a lot, by the way, chat. In case anyone's wondering. Which is that I frequently assess whether I want to expend one of my index surveillance or wait to do better.
Yeah.
Bowmasters. Okay. Well, I'm not going to subtlety that. That's incredibly mid.
Yeah.
Now, something we should briefly think about on our own end step is whether we should kill this monster before they untap, and I suspect we should.
Okay.
Because it keeps them off cord for 4 if they don't have an untap land.
Okay.
Now, I have no way of knowing if they cord or an untap land in their hand, but yeah.
Great comment, MSJ. Best comment of the stream.
What is our record? 1-0, of course. 2-0 in games.
Yeah, I guess if they have Cord, we're in a lot of trouble.
Yeah, I mean, I think killing the Bowmasters, the reason to do it is that I think we'll end up doing it anyway.
Yeah.
And I think it best plays around them having Court. Shieldred. Okay. Well, I'm down to still do that.
Yep.
And I want to pitch Murktide.
Yep. Me too.
It is going to be a problem, but, you know. Sure, but the point is, Adam, like, we're just trying to assess, like, the extent to which the Surveillant is good now versus later. And
Also, by the way, like, one of the best reasons to play Rhinos is that it's good against nonsense.
Well, that is true.
Like, it's good against a lot of stuff, but, like, it sure is good against nonsense.
Yeah, it is probably true that if your opponent plays a deck that isn't, like, on your, like, sideboard sheet as Rhinos, you're almost always happy.
Yeah.
And that maybe sound obvious, but, oh, right, I suspended these. Nice! Martyr Proc wants you? Yeah.
Alright, so we really want to draw his blue card, I guess.
Blue card would be a great draw, yeah. Yeah, maybe I should have done that, but I didn't.
Honestly, that's
this is a great draw.
Great draw.
We're slamming Shardless now. In Poe's board, by the way, against Yogg, you can't do this because of Necroplasm.
Oh, sure. Okay.
But I've never seen an opponent main deck Necroplasm, and I'm not going to play around it.
Yeah.
So, eh. Just like, don't do that. Look, I don't really know how to how to discuss this. What I would say about this is, and not about Monopod specifically, more like I have kind of this general rule that there's a deck that like no one's played in 20 years. Yes, I get that there's a small chance it's secretly a genius for some complicated reason. Odds are though it's just horrible. Oh, we're dead right now.
Oh, they have a combo of some sort?
Two wolves and a blood artist.
Oh, okay.
Yogg rarely is able to full combo Rhinos through all interaction, but here, I mean, we were tapped out, and yeah, I mean, we are just dead. They get to sack all these wolves back and forth each time they gain a life, so they don't ever go down.
Yeah, okay.
We get trained each time. That's just game. So yep. Yeah, I think there's a key word there. When people say something has a good matchup against something on paper, I mentally translate to bad matchup.
Nice.
And I believe that's how you should generally mentally translate it. Anyways, so let's just briefly discuss Yogg sideboarding. So the Procedure comes in, obviously, we're on the play, so we cut a Gemstone Caverns, that's straightforward. Dismember comes in, Flames come in as answers to hate that can also kill Yogg, pretty straightforward there. So then there's been some reversal on my team. At some point in time, we were cutting Mercs in this matchup because we care more about interacting with them, but eventually we came around to the best way to interact with Yogg is interacting with their life total. So we actually like them as kind of B threats. In exchange for this, there's been some debate as to what the best cuts are in the matchup. I think shaving one fawn is fine. I don't like going lower than 3. It's pretty good. Free spells are really important.
Yep.
I think shaving one Tiebinder is fine. I get that you can get Grist, I get you can get Cauldron, but those cards honestly aren't that good against you anyway.
Yeah.
And this card's kind of clunky, so I like trimming that. And then I think that there is no agreement right now whether the last trim is supposed to be 4th Footfalls or 2nd Tiebinder.
Okay.
It is true that sometimes on the board of sideboard hate, you want end up wanting 4th Footfalls. It's kind of rare. I don't honestly know which is right. I think at the moment, I want to experiment more with this and see how often it comes out to punish us.
Okay.
But I would like to say that I am unsure as its correctness right now.
Yeah.
Yes, I know. What? I just trimmed the 4th one. I love Tidebinder. I'm not trimming 2nd Tidebinder. No one can make me.
That's such a lie. I totally could make you.
Yeah.
I could like push you real hard and grab the mouse, you know? If I play this deck, I really don't want to ever trim 2nd Rhinos.
The 4th Rhinos?
Sorry, 4th Rhinos.
There are a few matchups where it's definitively right, but it's like they are very rare.
Yeah, like I bet it's right against like Burn.
That's the one I'm thinking of.
Nice.
That's the one I'm confident it's right in.
Wait, is this a keep?
I think so.
Oh, there's Shardless Agent. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
I mean, our hand is 3. It's all Cascaders Dismember.
Okay,
Again, this is what you want against Yogg.
Yeah.
Like this hand is, I think, basically the nut draw if we had a 3rd land. So.
Oh no, does Jesse also need subtleties? That's a disaster.
I think it's crazy to trim more than 1 fawn against Yogg. I don't think trimming 1 is crazy, but it also might be wrong. It's close. Okay, well, let's fetch a Surveillant.
Yep.
And I guess as to which survey land, it should be breeding pool, I think. Because we know we need green, but we don't know we need red, sort of. But,
okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Although I guess maybe that doesn't make sense. Because we also have 2 basic islands, and we could draw those. And if we do, we'd rather have gotten... No, I guess it doesn't... No, if we... No, that's the reason to get headways, yes.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, I did it right. I was like, wait, did I reverse the whole thing?
Yeah.
Okay, great draw.
Sure.
So we top this comes down, and now we fetch a red source, and we shock it.
Okay, so we're gonna bolt the bird. We're gonna take 1 million damage to kill their thing.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Oh, yeah. We out here, Bolton.
Yeah.
Well, the problem is if we don't do it now, we're never going to do it.
Yep.
That's the issue. And we just find steam vents because we need to get all our colors. That's pretty straightforward, I think.
Wow, classic Sarah willing to give subtleties to Jesse, but not to me.
Yeah, it's honestly pretty savage.
I have a lead on some subtleties. Oh, thanks, Sarah.
Soulless Jailer. Okay, well, I don't want that to happen. I mean, we have to subtlety it.
Nice.
It's not a perfect plan because it will still stop our second Rhino set, but maybe 1 Rhino set is all we'll need, you know?
Yeah. Also, Jesse's like on my team, so I believe we're like working together to find 8 subtleties. You know, we're not racing to 4. And plus, probably I'll not LCQ in, and then it'll be fine.
Wait, okay, I need to know if they topped or bottomed. That's really important here. Bottomed. They bottomed it. What does that mean? I mean, the thing is there's big punishes to playing the Shard Station here because, well, A, we might at some point want to pitch it as a blue card.
Yeah.
B, they're playing a deck that has Necroplasm and Legion's End, which they could just randomly have in their hand. So... I think we should just pass and EOT make Rhinos.
Okay.
It's a little weird, because this is a matchup where the 2 damage sometimes matters.
Yeah.
But I think that's what we should do.
Also, yeah, foils are fine for me. I have a bunch of random foils in my deck. Actually, foils might be preferred, because I'm at the point where I need more. Like, I have like 8 foils, and so going up in foils is good. Yeah,
Greg's situation where playing 0 foils is out of the question, so he actually wants foils,
right,
as long as they're not, like, egregiously warped.
Yeah.
Oh, look. It's Juju Bean. The Bean resolves. You think I should cast Agent? Yeah, it might have been. I'm pretty unconfident about the play I made.
Yeah. I think we're saving that Shardless Agent for next game.
It definitely might be. Well, I'm playing around naturally drawing 1 of. Wait, no, I'm not. They have Legion's End and Necroplasm, so yeah, there's more than 1, and I'm also playing around myself drawing Force of Negation or Subtlety because it was my only blue card. See, like the situation just changed. Although I guess the problem is now we've run out of place, the cards are even more devastating. So I guess now I'm maybe pot committed to this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess I'm pretty pot committed. All right. Well, maybe I punted, but
I mean, you could not play Shardless Agent.
What do you mean?
Why are you playing Shardless Agent? Like, what if we just chill?
Well, we can chill. So
also, are we dead with Hapatra and Young Wolf? Are we like dead to
Yogg?
Yogg?
Well, I mean, the answer is basically yes. Well, so okay, what it allows them to do is it allows them to they can kill all of our creatures and draw a card and lose a life per creature they kill. Is what it allows. So. Well, okay, they can Plague Wind us. That's what they can do. But the problem is they don't have enough life. The life is a limitation.
Yeah.
So I think we need to chill, yeah.
Okay, do we want to ice their only black source?
Oh, definitely not.
Okay, because we want to be able to fire Hapatra.
And we might want to make Rhinos.
Yeah.
Well, like... Yeah, they lose life per -1 counter they distribute, essentially.
Yeah.
Also, if they attack with Hapatra, I'm going to make Rhinos and block.
Okay.
And I accept that might give me Necroplasm, but at least I get to eat the Hapatra for free. Like, I'm just, like, in at that point. It's kind of the way I feel. Maybe that's not true. Maybe I just take it.
Seems kind of fine to just take it.
Yeah, I guess the snake, they're at 9. The snake doesn't really matter. Yeah. I mean, to be clear, I don't think we ever fire this Apatra, is I think the case.
Okay. That makes sense.
Maybe that's wrong. Maybe like we respond the Young Wolf activation by doing it. Okay, anyways. Let's see what happens here. So I guess we have to decide right now, huh? So let's ask ourselves a couple questions. So they don't have a mana cord for Necroplasms. They have to naturally have Necroplasm. I am aware the snakes have Death Touch. They're at 9. Trust me, our Rhinos dying doesn't matter. So do we want to make Rhinos and block? God, it's really close. Legion is the only out. But like they tanked and then attacked. They didn't snap attack. They didn't like not think of it.
Yeah.
They I think we should take it.
I want to take it.
Okay. I just think they have it, is the way that I feel.
Yeah.
Which is kind of an abstract thing, but just like, I don't know, the way they're playing, like the pause there, my vibe is they have it. So we're gonna do this. It could come back to bite us. It's not an obvious play, but the thing is, if we get to make Rhinos successfully on their end step, I think they're just like dead. Yeah. Like basically through anything. So yeah. The Legion's End thing is really funny. Like, Legion's End is good against Rhinos, but it's also, like, the worst good card you've ever cast. Thoughtseize? Wow. Okay. Well, I mean, I have to make Rhinos now.
I agree.
But, I mean, honestly, it's fine. That was the only black source. Also, this card's unplayable in Yogg. Don't tell. By the way, you can tell people if you want. So, here's what people don't understand. And this is a really important thing to understand about Yogg.
I would never tell anyone.
Yogg is a deck that really cares about the difference between so this matchup I don't really care about so I'm happy to just board out an island. Yeah. Here. Should I put this back in?
I mean, it felt close to like it felt like if they had hate, it would have mattered.
All right, I'll put it back in.
Like, I mean, we just drew a bajillion Cascaders that game. Like,
yeah. Okay. So the reason Thoughtseize is so bad in Yogg, what I was going at is Yogg cares desperately if it's at 17 or 20. Okay. It's a deck that cares more about this than any deck I've ever seen. Like, you might be playing a random control deck, and you're like, oh, I'll just Thoughtseize them and, like, take their counterspells. My Yogg will resolve, and it'll be good. And then you resolve your log, and you'll realize that 2 life means you get 2 less looks to dig with your Yogg, and that's actually the difference between you winning and losing very frequently. Yeah. Like, it means, like, you won't find the cord if it's 2 more cards down, or whatever. So, like, yeah, like, I don't think you should do that. Anyways, this hand, I think, is not far from a keep, but I think it's a mull. Skylands do make it better, obviously. Our odds of hitting Rhinos on 3 actually aren't that bad with this hand, believe it or not, but we should mulligan. Yep. Yeah, on 6 I'm just in, I think. Agreed. This is kind of the same exact hand, but yeah. Alright, so let's think about what we should tuck. Which land? Between Lore Revealed, and Normal, and Breeding Pool. So, like, the advantage of keeping Lore Revealed is that we might not end up cycling them, but that seems kind of unlikely.
That seems pretty unlikely to me.
But it does seem like we want to find... I still think we want to tuck Breeding Pool, though, because we do want to find a Skyland. We might want to Skyland both our first 2 lands. Take for... Oh, no, but no, wait, actually, that's kind of awkward. I guess having the untapped lander is actually nice, isn't it?
Yeah, I think...
Okay, it's just this. Yeah. Yogg is just Battle Guard's unplayable deck. Very nice, Ginky. For those curious, I believe Ginky enjoys Yogg. That said, that would be very consistent given my general understanding of Ginky. Nice. So, the thing you have to understand about Ginky is that he's just the Azax of Team Handshake. So that's the most important fact to understand.
Wow, punish, just peeling an untapped land.
Yeah. Dude, it's open deckless, Kinky, come on. You also posted on Twitter that you wanted to borrow 80 bajillion Yogg cards. Like, what, you think people don't know what cards these decks are for? Like, come on.
Also, yeah, Flying MTG, great comment.
I want to let this resolve.
Seems fine to me. I bet they take Subtlety.
I mean, probably, but I don't know. I don't mind that so much.
Me neither. I don't want to, like, fawn it.
Look, Dinky, if it's all a long con, then I think you've successfully conned both Twitter and me. So.
Love the $1 each. That's very funny. I'm so smart.
Okay, now play a second ignoble hierarch. That's very unlikely.
I know we have fire eyes.
What? They also don't have a second one as an update.
Oh, nice.
Lists have 1 or 0.
Yeah, I guess 2 is really bad for exactly this reason, huh?
Mostly, it's just like this slot is kind of bad no matter what you put in it.
Yeah.
Is kind of the case. I don't really want that. I think we can do better. Like, it's sort of like drawing a fire ice. Because,
yeah, okay.
But I guess...
I mean, it does let us cycle the Lauren revealed.
But I want to find a scry land.
Yeah. Well, also, we might want to hold it for force.
Huh.
I kind of think we can do better.
I think we can do better.
Okay.
The problem is we just don't have a threat yet. And that isn't okay.
Right.
I mean, I do want to kill their guy now, I think.
Okay. I agree.
But, and we should main phase it, because it is the best phase. Also because they theoretically could cord off this, in response to their upkeep or whatever. For a draw over. Yes. Now, would they ever do that? I don't know, but I'm not going to give them a chance. You're offended I thought about which decision? The dead gone? Sorry, Alan. I think you're being offended is reasonable. Wow. I'm surprised they have that in against me. Is that right?
What does it do?
It doesn't really do any... I mean, it makes my Murktide slightly awkward, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, it's a threat.
Yeah, it seems bad to me, but... Oh, I understood what you meant, Alan. Okay, well, our draw is not developed optimally. But anyways, so now I think we should play Misty Go.
Okay.
I get that it's awkward that we can't fetch Surveillant and hardcast the Fawn.
Yeah.
But it's very unlikely that we're going to win anyway.
Yeah. Wow, Marceline thinks Scooz is great versus Rhinos, and Marceline's just right.
Wait, well, is Marceline trolling? I can't tell.
They forgot we're not living end. Great comment.
Classic for... I often forget if my opponents are playing living end.
Yeah.
It eats all my Rhinos. Great comment.
Okay, now I've learned the answer to the question.
Oh god, the transformational living end plan for the mirror.
Wow.
Our sideboard is like 4 living end, 4 generous end, 4 Oliphant.
See, the issue is I always assume everyone's being earnest. It's
Eli-
because I lack subtlety.
Yeah, that is true. Eli Loveman told you to keep the Scooz with Rhinos. Yeah, but would you say that's an argument for or against it, Kinky? Anyways, no disrespect to Eli, but anyways, all right, bin that. In your own end step, are they going to use the Scooz to make my Murktide weaker? I mean, that's not insane. Okay, well, I guess we're going to be hardcasting some Warrior Fields.
Nice.
As an update, I don't know if I've ever won this matchup in the game where I hardcast Warrior Fields. It's not a great sign against Yogg.
Yeah.
But...
No, actually, Jeff, no one's pointed it out yet. You're the first one.
Kinky, have you considered that Bowman is 2 bodies for such cards as Yawgmoth and Court of Calling? Forgive me for pointing out the obvious, but 2 is more than 1. This is the secret they don't want you to know about Bowman. Yeah, it's definitely not insane to shock the vents. Maybe I should have thought hard about it. I just sort of didn't want to Otawara the Scooz, but maybe I need to get over myself and do that. Oh, wow. They're not attacking because they're afraid I have Rhinos. Yeah. But little they know I never have Rhinos. So, I mean, maybe they should expect Mark to be side out. I do think it's right to leave it in, but I don't know what they expect. It's not what I expect. Okay, well, this resolves. We're definitely losing badly now.
Yeah, agreed.
But it's fine. All we need is to draw, running, many sets of Rhinos.
Yeah. Here, do you want me to give you the Rhino tokens?
I drew Boseiju.
Wow. Terrible draw.
So, anyways, we're roughly Dobbs. Oh, wait. That one's I don't make a good that one face. That
Which
was 2.
one were you? 2. Oh, 2 is hard. 2, you gotta cover your eyes for 2. I guess I could do it with the hat, huh?
Yeah.
You packed some chest spins for Andrew. Are those rhinos? The issue, H-Fang, is that we made some rhino tokens.
I have to use these.
With the SystemMagic logo on them. We did run her like 5 lands in a row, yeah?
Well, yeah, obviously we're very unlucky to lose this game. I mean, as I've often announced before losing the match, Yogg is a bye.
Yeah. Yeah, H-Fang, if you want some rhino tokens that are on business cards, we made some. They have red gear and blue gear on them. Obviously, you can have some of the tokens.
Well, yeah, don't worry. When I send the deck box back to you, we'll just have the tokens in it.
Nice. Game 3, you say, yeah?
Well, I mean, it just is a good matchup.
You only want blue gear. I mean, that's totally fine and kind of funny.
No.
I did say you have to make both every time you make rhinos, but please don't throw away the chest spins. Yeah.
I don't think we have any plans to do that. I mean, honestly, this...
The Beavis, that's such a good story. Are there any Azax Rhino tokens? No. He's an enemy of the stream.
Yeah, I mean, I think we should make Rhinos make Murktide.
Yeah.
It's not a plan without flaws.
How did that chalice get in the bin? Sorry, I looked away.
They milled Grist.
Ah, nice, okay.
Like, it has such flaws as it's unclear...
Wait, do we want to make the Rhinos not now?
No, Murktide.
Oh, you want to grow
There's 3 spells in the bin.
Oh, okay.
I understand they're probably going to kill it, but just
Yeah.
I mean, maybe I shouldn't care about that, actually. Maybe
I think
you're
it
right.
doesn't matter. I think that they're going to kill your Merc with Grist, so I think the size of it doesn't matter.
I think you're right. Alright, I'm sold. So, blue, colorless.
Wait, why not just Max Delph? Why use the colorless?
Well, why doesn't it get mana matter?
Odawara?
We're not going to do that. We're going to make
Okay,
Rhinos.
I think black might be the worst color in Murders of Karlov Manor.
I also think black might be the worst color. Wait, there are some... Actually, it's fine. Never mind. Okay. Sorry, I was thinking through. Well, basically, the downside of waiting to find upgrades to their turn, which is what I think we should do, to be clear. But the downside of it is that we are weaker to Court in response, but we just have Fawn blue card.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter. But I was thinking through what happens if they have Fawn.
Wow, I'm doomed.
Zach, you're not going. How would you get the subtlety to us? Like, Sam isn't going either. Who is your courier? Name your courier, Zax.
Are you just telling me Zax isn't going so I won't expect him to be there?
Oh, it's part of the bit. Honestly, Jesse hit it with a staff. It sounds like I guess. Uh-oh. What is this for? 2? What are they... Wait, what are they getting?
Soulless Jailer?
Well, I guess, but I just want to respond by making Rhinos.
Okay, that makes sense.
And then, like, they can't switch to Necroplasm. Yeah, look, I don't know what they're getting here, but let's make Rhinos. Second Scoos, yeah. One good Scoos deserves another. And I mean, I also don't care about Soulless Jailer. We can just Besage you it. Like, I don't want to spend our fun on that. Yeah, the thing people forget about Amulet Titan is that it's a mono green deck, and therefore it shows the cast spells that aren't green. Few speak of this dark secret. But by the way, if you want to take experts that I know have described the list splashing red as quote unquote unplayable.
Oh, you can play Storm's Wrath to kill Magus because your lands are mountains.
Well, yeah, but good luck casting if they don't have Magus.
Yeah.
Trust me, you don't want to count the sources.
Yeah.
You really don't. it will shock and disturb you.
Yeah.
Zach, are you gonna send the culinary director?
I like this long tank. They clearly were getting Soulless Jailer.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Baited and outsmarted them.
You consider they have 4 Cruel Turf? Oh yeah, I consider that. Hapatra. Okay, well, I mean, if they follow by slamming Yogg, we'll lose the game, but that was already true.
Yeah.
That's status quo. Like, honestly, if they don't have Yogg here, we could win. I mean, like, we're losing,
Yeah.
but it's not impossible.
Yeah. That's a great comment, honestly. Oh, man.
Yeah, it's the culinary director. The culinary director will have them. To be fair, I don't really know when Marcus's flight leaves, which might be a key component of all this. But presumably Zach's does. Anyway, that said, I try not to presume anything about Zach's. His range is too balanced. Have we considered the storm's weed as opposed to the storm's wrath? Is there a creature in the bin right now?
Well, there's the Murktide that we just put there.
And the Light of Happening.
And, yeah.
I mean, we could Dubs block. If they kill one of our Rhinos with Fatal Push, we just fawn. Seems great.
Okay.
I mean, this goose is just bigger than a Rhino.
Yeah.
It's time for some basic creature combat. Ooh, another long pause. I mean, I do sort of feel like... Oh, okay, they have Fatal Push. Cool. Anyways, fawn that. Oh, they have Cord? Okay, well, we were never beating that. I mean, I guess I could have held it for Cord and not taking this double block, but we probably just lose the Fatal Push, honestly. Yeah, okay, I'm good. That play wins our entire team.
Yeah, okay.
And they're going to draw 8.
Yeah.
As follow-up.
Classic by Yagmoth.
Common Yogg by Angle.
Yeah.
To be fair, I do think we win extremely poorly in both the games we lost, but I don't mean to be salty. It's more just like, I think observably, we were very, like, okay, the hand was more likely to hit his third land than 2 other hands that we kept this stream. And we bricked on our 3rd land drop.
Nice.
And then, yeah, that other game we sort of just drew nothing and died. But, yeah, good beats. The Hullabaloo count is still at 1. The Hullabaloo count is at 1. Mm-hmm. It's a good matchup, not on paper too, but we did just lose it. I mean, I know it's a close matchup. It's like 55.
Yeah.
Look, I believe everyone they cast these cards out of the sideboard of Amulet, but I wouldn't say that I endorse it. See, the problem with this hand is that it has to get lucky to be medium. So I like this one much less.
I do. I also like this less.
Like, I don't mind keeping risky hands with Cascaders because, like, look, we're playing Rhinos. We want Cascaders.
Yeah.
But, like, I'd rather just be able to scry for, like, the Rhinos than have to scry for the lands and the Rhinos in some sense.
Yeah.
So this hand, I think, is a clear mill. Ooh, this hand's nice. All right, so we definitely keep this. The Tuck, I think, is Force of Negation, number 2. Okay. I know that could transcend a blue card, but, like, a land becomes a blue card if we do that.
Yeah.
So I think it's fun.
Okay.
And my intent, by the way, I think, is to fetch a scry land with like milling off most things that aren't lands because of that whole thing.
Yeah.
Jetmir's Garden. So I know some creativity lists play that. I don't know what else plays it, honestly.
Domain Zoo.
Oh, is this one of the ones they play? God, I don't know. I don't know their mana base. Are Surveillance broke? Yes. Next question, please. Okay, I'm in.
Yep.
4 color does rarely. Yeah, that's true. All right, so I mean, we're definitely cycling Lorenville. I guess we might as well get a Surveillance.
Yeah.
I mean, we are in the spot again of I don't know what we want.
I kind of think we still want a spell, but it is definitely
close. We probably do. Okay, I think you're right. Let's cycle it in
for Hedge Maze.
For Hedge Maze.
Yeah.
Because we might just we sort of even just like want a blue card.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I'm down to bin.
Yeah. Hullabaloo.
You don't think Domain plays again? Yeah, I was gonna say it's not as simple as you play the land that is your colors.
Yeah.
That would be very naive to assume such a thing. Yeah, this looks like creativity to me. All their fetches are red.
Oh, sure. Okay, yeah.
I mean, which fetch they play doesn't matter, but they have to be able to get red.
Yeah.
So, like, I think this is creativity. Anyways, whatever. They can reprieve or what have you. We're slamming this.
Yeah.
Adam, it's insane that you just like remember what the Cincinnati Convention Center looks like as an update. Like, to be clear, I've been there multiple times, but I couldn't tell you a single fact about the appearance. Yeah, okay, this is a confirmed creativity.
Okay.
So this matchup, it's kind of like on the rise right now, but I haven't played it very much. So I'm actually interested to play a few games just while we're on stream here.
Nice.
I know that, like, how do I put this? So I think historically, like in the age of yore,
yeah,
creativity was considered to be a good matchup for Rhinos. But I think current lists are also much more respectable.
Yeah.
Like they have like more main deck reprieves. They sideboard in a bunch of silences, which are kind of one mana counter spells that you can't hit with. We always counter this.
Yeah.
One mana counter spells that you can't hit with Mystical Dispute, which is kind of awkward. They main deck some number of fairies, a little number varies.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if you're still favored against lists like these days. So, well, all right, let's suspend.
Yep.
And I'm pretty down to ice them, I think, because this is their creativity turn.
Yeah.
So it seems pretty good.
Although if they go to creativity, we can stop it, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, but I still just think we're gonna ice them.
I agree.
Like the thing is just like, if you presume that we want to draw a card via ice,
yeah,
then we should just do it.
Yep.
Okay, well, Breeding Pool isn't a good draw, but it's not an argument for the Third Zovilian yet because it's not a fetch land, so it doesn't help us anyway. By the way, this is why there's a rule: 10 fetch minimum. You gotta have 10 fetches. Come on. You ever played a fetch land? They're broken. Ooh, is this Fable? Okay, this is very bad. What's bad about it is we don't have a second red mana.
Yeah.
So we can't stop all of this. The Murktide Regent, huh? Yeah, I mean, okay. So, I mean, I think we should stop the Goblin token and play Murktide Regent.
Seems good to me.
Well...
Okay, seems like our best play to me.
Yeah. Good is not the word I would use for the player in question. But anyway, let's attack.
Yeah.
I mean, if they have fetch land to make a second dwarf token into creativity for 2, we're pretty much stone dead. So I'm gonna hope they don't have that.
Yep. And it's not like they get extra looks for it or anything. I mean, they just have what they have.
Yeah.
See, you can see that I've gained some subtleties.
Well, on the plus side, if they don't have the fetch land, a creative for 1 here is actually very beatable.
Yeah.
Because the dwarf will make a sack Shard's Agent, we bounce the Archon, and then we hit them like they're dead in 2.
Yeah.
So like what I like about this play is we are saying you better have it right now.
Yep.
Now I think they probably have it, to be clear. Like I believe this is unlikely to work. I think our odds of winning this game are like 15% tops. Tops.
Wow. Turtle power, that's a great stat.
That's an incredibly bizarre stat. Okay, they looted 2 cards. That's a good sign.
Yeah.
If that it rolled up, they wouldn't be looting 2 cards. Okay, that's a good sign too. I mean, that basically means they don't have it.
Well, no, they might now creativity for 1.
But they wouldn't. That makes no sense. They would just fetch a door in mine and creativity for 2.
Oh, good point.
I mean, like, maybe they're terrible. That's
maybe
possible.
their hand is creativity and 3 Archons.
Well, it's not clear we could beat that as an update.
I know. I'm trying to explain their play.
Oh my god. All right, well, I admit that given that our opponents made this play, I'm somewhat embarrassed if we lose unless their hand is just real deranged. But all 3 of them? Or are they playing a deranged 3 Archon list? Is that the deal? Chat, as an update, I haven't played that much creativity in life, but my one take on creativity list, let me be clear.
So, if their hand had infinite Archons, wouldn't they have discarded them to the Fable, or do you not do that?
They just drew the Archons off the... Yeah, like, what happened is real bizarre. I mean, Okay, I mean, I guess I'll bounce Archon.
Seems like our best draw, maybe? I don't know.
Well, I don't know. It's hard to just say what our best draw is. Like, we can't possibly win. God, the topless and gold 3 Archon. Look, 3 Archon is so wrong. Like, I can't even discuss how wrong it is. When I played this deck, it happened just constantly. Should I have waited on dead? What do you mean? Like, not kill the goblin? Well, the problem is I don't kill the goblin. Well, no, but the goblin means they don't need a land.
Yeah.
The problem is I wanted to make them have the land plus it to be able to create 2. So like that's why I killed the goblin, because like it is a land in addition to being a body from the hit. Nope, they just had him anyway. They were just like, nah, I'd rather bolt your token than make a 6/6, still kill your token, draw a card, you lose 3 life, etc., etc. All right. Very bizarre. Let's concede the game.
Nice.
Yeah, so I know. So the weird part with these lists is they are configured in such a way that I don't think Mystical Dispute is very good.
Okay. Because like Reprieve is their counterspell.
Yes.
So are you telling me like none of our sideboard cards are good?
We don't have a great. Well, I mean, our deck isn't that bad against them.
Sure.
I mean, like, okay, here are some considerations. We could play Force Negation. Now they can't play Chalice.
Okay.
The only point of it would be to kill Leyline Binding, Fable, and Treasure tokens. Oh, we probably want to Sage. That makes sense, yes. For Gemstone Cabinets, one play.
Yeah.
I mean, Full Mana Dispute is acceptable. I mean, yeah, but it's literal, like, just Teferi. Maybe a Spell Piercer, too.
Yeah.
Like, the lists are very light. Like, I don't know. I mean, Subtlety is pretty bad in this matchup.
Oh, yeah, it does basically nothing.
I mean, yeah, I guess I think Dispute is better because it still counters Teferi.
Is Dismember good?
Well,
I mean, should we bring in the other Dismember is what I'm wondering.
Probably.
To, like, kill a thing.
Well, the point is we think that 3 mana counterless pay 3 is a somewhat hinged card.
Well, is Wastes better than Dispute is an interesting question.
I don't think so. I don't think Dispute's that bad. Okay. I mean, we do really want to counter Teferi.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're totally fine, Pajan. Don't worry. Let me be clear. This is a pro snark zone.
Oh yeah.
You Magnus should come in. Well, I'm pretty sure Blood Moon should come in. I'm not sure if Magus should. I guess. Oh, actually, out of Rhinos, it probably should. What's bad about Magus is matchup? It's easy to bolt.
Okay. Yeah.
But actually, it kind of puts in a bind because like, are they leaving in their bolts?
Probably not.
It actually kind of seems nice. Yeah, I'm down for this. The problem with Fav in this deck, like this matchup, but also this deck generally, is all of your green cards are good.
Okay, yeah.
So, like, to play Fav in this deck, you have to, like, really mean it, which you definitely do in some matchups, but, like, I don't think this is one of them.
Yeah. That makes sense.
Yeah. Okay, I'm down for the Magus. I understand that Fav kills treasure tokens. I am not convinced that makes it good. I get that that's true. Well, this hand's a sneak.
Yeah.
This is nut draw.
I know.
Yes. I am aware of that. I am aware of their rough sideboard plan. I think your Veil numbers are high, but yeah, they usually have a bunch of silences.
Yeah. Oh, you silence in response to the Cascade trigger.
Yes, silence is white counter Cascade.
Nice. Okay.
It's a good card against us. I mean, the fact that it can't be disputed is huge.
Yeah.
It's very weird that Rhinos being good, making Dispute popular, makes being blue a major downside.
Yeah.
But it sure does. Can you watch back this deck on Twitch? You can do anything you want.
Yep.
It will also be on our YouTube.
Yeah. It'll be on our YouTube, like, tomorrow-ish.
Yeah.
Maybe Friday.
If you want to be on the YouTube sooner, you should bug head of YouTube's on SystemMagic stream, which could be anyone.
Could be either of us.
Who can say for sure?
I bet you can figure out which one it is.
You really like silence. Well, what I will say about silence is that what I like to say about silence often is that of like every time someone's registered silence in history, I'm not totally sure any of them have been right.
Yeah. Is it because, Andrew, you're very loud?
Yeah, it's because of that. But I honestly think that if there's one place science is right, it might be right now in creativity.
Okay, yeah.
Like, this might literally be a historic moment, the first time it's ever been correct to put science in your deck. Anyways, let's get Hedge Mage.
Nice.
Ooh, nice. Top that for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, they don't actually have white up, so, I mean, they obviously could have, like, Fluster or some other sideboard card. They might not be playing with the latest list, but
yeah.
I mean, we're definitely going to jam. We're not afraid. What is Pygow Cube? Yeah, okay, they have Fluster. Good beats, good beats.
Wait, was someone asking about the Pygow Cube?
No, I think Marceline just...
Oh, Silence? No, someone says Silence is notably very good in the Pygow Cube. See, if you've ever played the format Pygow, which is a Pack Wars format, I've created a cube designed to play Pygow, the Pack War format, with. It is very fun. I guess, am I bringing it to Denver? It's kind of a lot to bring.
I cannot bring it to Denver.
Because you're flying Frontier?
Yes. It's actually a huge beat. I can't fly my preferred airline.
Yeah. The good news is now that I have a SystemMagic t-shirt, I only have to bring one t-shirt to Magic tournaments. Because I'm just going to wear it every day.
Yeah, I mean, we can't let that resolve.
Yep.
Well, I mean, it's unfortunate because I'm very concerned what will happen if they creativity is last turn.
Yeah, okay.
But...
I was thinking that, like, because you don't need the whole cube, I could just bring, like, 2 deck boxes full of Pygow Cube. It's, like, probably close to enough, but... How many subtleties do I need? It sounds like Sarah has 2 for me, so maybe 2, but Jesse also needs a bunch, so it might be that I need 6, but maybe Jesse's found some.
The answer is the ceiling on number of subtleties Greg could need is high.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. I would appreciate 2. Also, I have to LCQ in, and I'm going to LCQ in with limited, so I probably won't need them.
Greg, you'll need them.
I know, that's your job is to say that. Wow. David Fleischer, I have 2 if needed. Wow, I really appreciate this. Honestly, if you have extra subtleties, I'd really appreciate it if you just brought them to the RCQ. Yeah. I also have some leads on some other subtleties, but basically, okay... If I need subtleties, I did LCQ in last time, I know, when I thought I wouldn't.
Greg's undefeated at LCQ.
If I need subtleties, I will tweet about it. And then if you have subtleties, I'll really appreciate you responding to that tweet.
Here's what I think about the situation. I was thinking it through.
Okay.
I don't think we should suspend footballs.
Okay.
Because I think that, like, if we do that and we're tapped out with 1 card in hand, it's going to basically give our opponent the full green light. Whereas now they can be afraid of Dead Gone, Force of Negation.
Yeah,
like, they can't really just hard jam their creativity for 1 here.
Sure.
Now, that doesn't mean I have a great plan for what's going to happen in 1 turn.
Yeah.
But I think that just, like, I don't want to give them the green light.
No, Jesse, you have to use our custom-made Rhino tokens.
Jesse, you specifically don't have a choice. Like, let me be clear. Everyone in chat is welcome to use our Rhino tokens or another token if they'd like it. That's up to them. Jesse specifically has to use our Rhino tokens.
Nice.
Sorry, I don't make the rules. It came down from on high. The SystemMagic higher-ups really cracking the whip, you know?
Max McVitie is in green sleeves is great. AKA Greg Main. I am the SystemMagic higher-ups, yes.
Yeah, I mean, that's unfortunate, but on the plus side, we can discard Crashing Footfalls. On the minus side, all other aspects of the situation. That said, you may be about to need to say a certain word. You see?
I'm so ready. Hullabaloo!
Yeah, so we kind of need to draw a Dead Gone Odawara Dismember here, I think.
Okay.
Which isn't actually that few outs, but... Lauren builds. Alright. Well, I don't think we should attack into this.
Agreed.
And if they attack, we can sack Shardless, which is bad, but not like we're dead bad.
Yeah.
So I think it's time to cast Lorien Revealed. Alright, I ran back 3 because I feel like we didn't do enough runbacks historically.
Yeah. I decided to be 2. I thought I'd been 1 too many times in a row.
I should definitely attack with Rhinos. Oh, well, I didn't do that. You're saying I should hard bluff. That's reasonable.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, I think you're right, Bob and Cheese, and I beefed it.
Yeah.
But I don't think I should attack now. Yeah. Okay, I screwed up, I agree. Well, but the Fire Ice thing is pretty real, and the Dismember thing. Fire Ice Dismember existing is and Dismember means like basically Bob is 100% right. My play's 100% wrong. Here we are though, having made the wrong play. I mean, okay, so you can't have Dismember either? Wait, why can't I have Dismember? Oh, because I would have had it to kill their thing. Oh, that's true, that's true. Yeah, because I would have had it up the previous turn.
Or you could have just drawn it.
Well, oh, they block Shardless, but if they block Shardless, then I think I like the attack. Well, maybe I don't. Then they'd be 11 here and we wouldn't have a Rhino. I guess that's not obviously better.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, we're dead to this, by the way.
We're so dead.
Because what they get to do here is they get creativity for 2 and make 2 more Archons and be sacked. Oh, no. Okay, this is wrong. What our opponent should do is creativity for 2 on their token and their Archon.
Yeah. To
turn their Archon into another Archon and re-get the trigger.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really dislike that we've lost this player, as I feel like our opponent has played quite poorly. But we sure are dead now.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess in theory we could... Okay, I guess we have some really bizarre and extremely unlikely outs.
Nice, okay.
But we could... Yeah, so this is what I was thinking. We could pass the turn, ice an Archon, draw another ice, ice the Archon.
Okay.
Now, here's the question I know everyone's asking.
Uh-huh.
Following that, how do we win?
Uh-huh.
I don't have a great answer for that.
Andrew, following that, how would you say we win? Yeah,
I understand that second path, but that's what they said last time.
Are you saying this is a classic ice into ice whole deck wins situation?
Yeah, I sure am.
Nice. Ice?
They're going to counter my ice.
Wow, Veil of Summer.
All right, well, we died.
Okay, should we drop it 1-2 and rejoin? Okay,
fine.
okay.
I mean, I can, but, you know.
No, it's fine.
It might be better testing. Fine. I'll do it for the people.
Okay. I'm so excited to, 1-4 and lock in Rhinos. But we have to...
Really inspiring confidence right before the RC, you know?
Yeah.
You see how much our confidence has been inspired?
See, we're just gonna, do really poorly, and since we're influencers, we'll convince everyone that Rhinos is awful, and then that'll have second hand effects of getting to everyone to switch off Living End, and then we'll win a lot with Rhinos.
We're on the draw. This is the same hand. There's only 1 ice. I guess there's no free spells. It's a very similar hand.
Yeah.
Well, to be fair, this is not right before locking in. This is after locking in.
This hand has a lot of dead cards.
I think we should probably mulligan.
Because, the second Murktide will do nothing. I guess we can maybe pitch it, but,
it's pretty hard.
And, we can't really...
The problem is this is a multiply and you need to get lucky to cast spells. All right.
Okay, yeah.
This hand I'm kind of in for.
Yeah.
We have a threat, which is nice. We have a bunch of interaction.
Yeah.
Obviously, one is good. The question is, what's the tuck? I suspect it's Tidebinder.
That makes a lot of sense.
If I knew the matchup, I would know for sure.
Yeah.
Let's look Tidebinder. Yep.
Okay.
Oh, Hammer. All right. Well, this hand is okay. This hand is okay against Hammer. The issue is the Thundering Falls is super fucking awkward.
Yeah.
But it is true that broadly against Hammer, what you want is hands that are very interactive and light on.
Yeah.
Like Rhinos are. This is one of the matchup Rhinos that are the least important. So overall, are we happy to have this hand against Hammer? Not really, but it's workable. We can deal with it. And yeah, I get that if they have Cigars into instant Hammer equip, we'll lose. But I think we should still just play Skyline. Is my guess.
Okay.
What are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, I like it. I think.
Yeah, maybe it's wrong. God, it's so punishing to do because the problem is that the island mana can't be utilized that great next turn either, and we have to spend Dismember on something that we could kill with. Yeah, I think we should just accept that we're bad against that. I think it's cowardly not to play this Thundering Falls.
Okay.
Not a coward. Thundering Falls. In the bin.
Wow.
We're rewarded for our bravery, honestly. Hashtag hullabaloo? Wait, why? We have not... This isn't a hullabaloo.
Yeah, I think that's hullabaloo backwards. cards.
Oh, it's a Lulable Hull. I see.
Yeah. Wow, you just fired off Ulava Hell.
A Lulable Hull. Yeah.
Yeah.
If I knew it was Hammer, would I have mulled the 7 or the 6? I think the 7 is just like not a keep anywhere, is my guess. This particular 7. I think I would have done the same if I knew it was Hammer. But I don't think I would have tucked Tidebinder. The only thing I would have done differently is that Tidebinder is very good against Hammer because it cops Saga, among other things.
Nice.
So like, I would have still kept the 6 for sure. I just wouldn't have tucked the same card. That's my answer to your question. Yeah, I mean, looks like an island go angle to me.
Yeah, do we want to ice the Saga, or is that silliness?
No, I don't think that's silly at all. It kind of kills a construct and draws a card for 2 mana.
Yeah.
I mean, it's very dangerous still, because if they have... But it's actually not. Because, look, if they had 8 Hammer, they would have done we tapped out.
Right.
So they don't have 8 Hammer.
Yeah.
If they have Pure Steel, they can play Pure Steel, but they can't also play Hammer and equip it.
Sure.
So there's actually no way for them to do all that unless they top deck the piece they're missing of the Cigar Days Hammer, which is possible, but we're not going to play around that.
Yeah.
Our hand's not good enough to play around that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would not have mulled this 6 against Hammer. This hand is sort of what you want against Hammer. I mean, it's not perfect, but like you like just want to be really interactive. Like you want to be a control deck. Like Hammer is just noticeably the beatdown. You're okay with the game going to turn 1,000,000. Rhinos are like the way you kill them, but they aren't like that important a part of your plan, if that makes sense. They're sort of divination. I don't know. Okay, I mean that's fine. I don't know what it means that they're playing Hammer here. I mean like maybe it means they have Pure Steel, but if they have Pure Steel, oh, they're gonna like. Is it that it's something you find Springleaf Drum to equip it? Is that what's going on?
Might be.
Yeah, I'm not too sure. No. Next question, please. I'm gonna level with you, Kellen. My opponents haven't very good because I've done tested this matchup 0 in house because like we don't have that much point for Hammer. I have never lost this matchup. So if I lose anyone on stream, it will be the first time I have ever lost it.
Nice.
Now, that could easily happen. I'm not trying to say it's a lose match, but I think it's pretty close.
Yeah.
But like, it's going to be tough to sell me on being unfavored in a matchup but I have never lost.
Yeah.
Yeah, but did you like Glass Blaze Hammer like 6 years ago before Tidebinder was printed? Because Tidebinder changes everything.
Are we gonna Tidebinder the Saga trigger?
I'm trying to figure that out.
Probably not, because if they just draw a white source, we're like boomed.
Well, we're not. We have Subtlety.
Oh, true. Maybe we're supposed to do it.
Well, like put it this way. I have no interest in doing it if in Tidebinding the search trigger.
Sure.
If they make a construct, I would really like to Tidebind.
Oh, I see. Okay.
So I think I want to shock and leave it up and see what they do.
Okay.
And I mean, I suspect that us shocking will cause them to not make it, but I'm like okay with that happening.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kellen, I basically think Tidebinder changes things a lot, is what I would say about the matchup.
It does help Marceline.
You've lost on Hammer. Oh, so to be clear, that's it. Wait, you're saying you've lost as the Hammer player, if I understand correctly. Okay, so they are searching, but yeah, I mean, I think I still don't really want to counter it. What I don't like about countering it is if they have the 3 mana card and we're in huge trouble.
Forge anew?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
So, okay. Also, the other thing I would say about this, Kellen, is you're a strong player. So, like, if you tell me when the games go long, you usually win. That I would believe in roughly any remotely close matchup. Because you're Kellen and they're not. But, anyways.
Okay, well, they found the Shadow Spear, so...
Okay, well, I like that. I'm not afraid of the Shadow Spear. So, if we let this resolve, they're going to go to equip something. We kill the something, kill the hammer, kill the thing. And they don't have white mana to protect.
Okay.
I think it's okay, is what I've just concluded.
They can't equip as an instant, right?
No. This just makes the equipment cost 0.
Okay.
We also, I guess, could kill 2 things to keep the metal crap, and they animate this. Yeah, I'm off that plan.
Yeah.
I'm into, like, let them... They can choose where my next real spell is going.
Yeah.
Is what's about to happen. Oh, that is a huge punt. They have put something on the stack. Now we're going to kill it and they get no equip.
Yeah.
if they're going to do this, they have to do it before they play the pure steel.
Yeah.
Now, if they play no, the answer is no, Zach. Hammer doesn't matter. Like, or to rephrase, the piece of hammer that is hard for them to locate in their library is the equipper. So like usually, and it's contextual. I'm not going to say always, but as a rule of thumb, you want to fight over equippers, not fight over hammers. Anyways, I'm down to take 2, I think.
Take 1.
Oh yeah, take 1. I mean, obviously, Artist Member gets like a little worse if we wait because before life starts to like add up. But anyways, so I want to cycle this, I think.
I agree.
And I'm trying to figure if we want. I mean, we might want Breeding Pool because next time we're gonna. I think we're gonna shock Merkin, right? That's what I plan to do. And hold up. Yeah, I like that.
Shock, Merc, hold up, Dismember.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do I Fonsa Guard as aid though? Usually yes. Oh, we could make Rhinos now. Well, that's even better because then we can hold up Tideminer too.
Yeah.
I'm pretty in for that, I think. Because then also our Murktide costs 2, so we might be able to hold up everything next turn if we draw a land.
Good point, yeah.
So, yeah, I'm very into just play this and pass. Even if you want to equip the equip random guy first, yeah, that is correct. So Vanland is the same? Wait, I don't think... Oh, you're saying we bin regardless? That's fair, that's fair. Forge anew. Okay, well that's kind of a problem here, actually. Oh, no, wait. I can just counter the... Wait, oh, this isn't playing enchantments. Never mind, I can't do that. Tideminer doesn't play enchantments.
Yeah, right. Okay.
I know what Tideminer does. I mean, we can't do much about it, is the thing. So I guess it has to happen.
Yep.
Oh, we can do is counter the hammer equip. That's what we do. Yes, sorry. That's what we do. It's fine.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. We just counter the hammer equip.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yep, I apologize. When momentarily insane, I forgot I do that. Yes.
Yep.
I will not declare block.
Oh, and they can just equip again.
No, they can't. This has no abilities.
Can't they equip again in response to the...
So this is
the first time. Okay, nice.
What happens is their hammer is not a thing anymore.
Yeah.
Like that's not a game object. We just keep holding our dismember, no rush.
Yeah.
Just play patient. We're fine. Okay, and now that our timer is already in play, is there a reason to find Outburst before we Murktide? Like we could just play a big Murktide here, or actually, what really we should do is we should play a. Really, we wanted to play a little Murktide so that the second Murktide grows both of them. That's always how 2 Murktides work.
I mean, we might not have that ability, though.
Yeah. I guess I'm not exactly sure what the advantage of playing a Murktide over making Rhinos is, if I'm being honest. It might be that there is none.
I don't see any.
Okay, let's pass.
Yeah.
If they put Pierce into play, the hammer gains the 0 equipability, though.
I think yes.
Yeah, that is true, but it will not give any stats.
Yeah,
Yes.
it does not have equipped creature gets +10% and loses 1.
Yeah, that is true, but not important, is what I'd say about it. Okay, I mean, 8 is bad for us here, but there's not much we can do about it.
Yep.
So it resolves. I mean, if they try to put something on something, I'll just remember that thing.
Yeah.
So, what's unfortunate is then the new hammer will also be able to be forge renewed. So,
yes.
Honestly, we're kind of in trouble to a hammer now.
Yeah.
The forge renewed into Discard is pretty brutal here, given that we have not yet found a fawn. But it can't be blocked. All right, I won't be blocking it. What's the goal of this Cyber staying home here?
Oh, yeah. It should have attacked.
It should have attacked. I punted. The answer is I got distracted and all that stuff about Murktides, and I forgot to check my Tideminder.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we can't block any of this stuff. So, well, I guess that isn't quite true. We could, but then we can't dismember. It doesn't really work.
Oh, you want a subtlety block?
Well, the problem is they have the hammer.
Yeah.
But we're dead to it. So, I don't know what we can do.
Hope they don't have the hammer?
Yeah, well, if they don't have the hammer, we should take the hit.
Yeah.
I guess they would make this attack anyway, maybe because of Shadow Spear. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Well, I'm dead if they have the hammer. I mean, I'm hoping they don't have hammer.
Wow, that is a colossal hammer. You could Violent Outburst, hope you hit something good.
Thanks, Greg. All right, well, I'll dismember that futilely.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. I mean, I think I like how we played this game, but we sure did die to this. It's sort of weird. Did they, like, slow roll one of their equippers? How did this end up happening? That's one of my questions. But
I mean, maybe they were, like, trying to bait Fawns for a while. They just, I don't assumed you had some Fawns.
Possible,
based on how the game was going.
Good beats.
Because, like, your hand's pretty weird.
My hand is pretty weird.
Like, double Merc is super weird.
All right, so the way I sideboard in this matchup is this comes in, these come in, Dismember comes in. I don't board the Magnus in this matchup. I don't care. We have enough answers to Saga with Force of Vigors and Tidebinders. I'm off it.
Yeah.
Right.
Gemstone Caverns can come out.
Gemstone Caverns come out, sure. We leave all the footfalls because they're green cards.
Yeah.
You don't need that many of them, honestly, usually, but they're green cards. They stay.
Yeah.
I like to cut the subtleties. I don't think it's the only creature that's ever really worth counting with this pure steel, and my experience is usually you can manage that in other ways.
Yeah.
And then I cut Murktides because this matchup isn't about killing them.
Yeah.
So you don't want to, like, have B threats. You saw that game. We just had Murktides in our hand, and we never ended up casting them.
Yeah.
And I think that's usually the experience. You just, like, don't want that.
Yep.
Do I live with Murktide instead of holding up Rhinos? Yes, although it's very bad, is the answer. I mean, the answer is the question, are we alive, is yes, but in game one, it's very hard for us to answer a hammered up creature, so we probably will still lose, but yeah. Anyways, yeah, so this is how I sideboard in this matchup. And this is a match where life is important, so on the draw, we're going to swap like Caverns back for our fetch land.
Nice.
And the fetch land, oh wait, actually my fetch is actually slightly wrong in this list, but it's fine. Anyways, let's play first. Wow, what a bizarre hand. I mean, with Surveillance, I think I'm in.
I'm in.
Because this is a spell, and this is a spell, and this is for later, hard cast.
Yeah. Oops, all answers.
I love how many spells we have. And let's see. It's weird which Scryland we should get. I think it's green, though. Yeah, I think it's green.
Okay.
Also, God, I guess me saying I've never lost a matchup is probably invariably cursed us, right?
Definitely.
Okay, good talk. Oh, that's nice. I'm down.
Yeah.
I'm not playing to just, like, fire it off, but it'll be nice to have, I think.
Oops, all answers. I think suspending footfalls is pretty unhinged.
I think it's unhinged given that we have two FOVs.
Yeah.
I think if we have one FOV, it's hinged.
Yeah.
Should I FOV this? The problem is they have the thing up. The white save all my stuff thing.
Oh, Surge of Salvation?
Yes, I think I shouldn't.
Okay.
Baited and outsmarted. Okay, so now I'm going to FOV the two things.
Yep. And we want to pay, right?
Yeah, definitely. Easy pay.
Oh, right. We have plenty of mana to pay. Yeah.
Well, it means that in order to... basically, suspending it means that I would have to pitch my other FOV to FOV. And the thing about FOV is that it does not really meaningfully get worse in multiples in this matchup.
Yeah.
Right, so now we have a slightly common decision, which is we want to dismember this, but we could wait on it to get our Surveil land. Like, we're punished if we draw Rhinos, but we're not punished by much else. I guess we're punished if we draw, like, Tidebinder. I guess there's these amount of punches. Well, we can probably just find the land.
I think save the Surveil land for later.
Okay, yeah, I'm in.
Yeah.
And we should get, I think, Stomping Grounds.
Stomping Grounds, yeah.
Oh, nice. I mean, icing their only land sounds pretty good.
I'm in.
Ottawa is definitely a land here.
Oh, definitely.
Ottawa is the most land it's ever been.
Yeah.
I do have 2 Surveillance, yeah. But don't worry, we're talking about 3.
Yeah. I guess they could Surge of Salvation that, huh?
Deal. I mean, yeah. Oh no. Not the Shadow Spear.
Okay, well, they have a particular Shadow Spear.
So, okay. I think we should main phase Violent Outburst because I'm afraid of weird counterspells.
Okay.
I don't know, like, I understand I'm being a little vague here, but, like, sometimes these decks have, like, Reprieve or Mana Leak, or not, I'm sorry, Mana Tithe, or, like, Biz like that, and I don't want any of that to happen to me, so I'm just gonna main phase it. And I also don't want to play Beseiju as a land. We might end up doing it at some point to, like, Hardcast or Fov, but at least for now, Beseiju's a pretty good spell, so I'm happy to sit on that.
And we did draw another green card.
Well, sort of. Look, we disrupted them enough. Well, okay, that's... Now it sure is a green card.
Yep.
Yeah. Look, people love to play unhinged cards in mono-white hammer sideboards, mostly because the deck is mono-white, so their sideboard's pretty bad, so they have to play, like, some unhinged cards. Like, to be clear, I'm not sure it's wrong to play all these unhinged cards because they have no good options.
Yeah.
But, yeah. Anyway, let's attack.
Nice.
And this is a good example of why I'm so into Fawn in this matchup, because, like, what I'd actually like here is to be able to, like, with impunity, like, kill their stuff and not let them, like, fight me on it. And right now, I'm pretty scared of this, like, Journey's Magistrate sitting around for a long time.
Yeah.
But are unhinged cards not modern legal? No, it depends on if the Acorn symbol easy.
Yeah. That's not unhinged.
Yeah, I know, but come on, I have to say
I know that. You know. I was committing to the bit. I know.
Right, so in this matchup, SFM usually finds okay, well that'll teach me to talk about that. Usually it finds the 5/5 indestructible.
Yeah. I'm
not very scared of Class Hammer. In fact, wait, they haven't played a land yet, right? They had 3 mana last turn? I want to Flame Ignore this right now.
Okay.
I mean, I understand that, like, they could have, you know, they probably don't have a land they just didn't play randomly.
Yeah.
But I don't know that for sure. So I'm just going to play around it. And I'm also not exactly sure what we should do now. Because it's pretty scary to Violent Outburst.
I don't want a Violent Outburst. Aren't we the control deck?
Yeah, I think we should maybe attack for 8 main face Hardcast Bob on their 2 equipment.
Okay, that's fine. Oh, because of hate. Yeah.
And protection thing.
Okay, yeah.
Like it seems kind of great to me.
Yeah, okay.
Right? Is this wrong? Maybe it's wrong. I guess, what am I afraid of? What I'm afraid of is, like, Pure Steel Artifact land with backup. God, that's so many cards. That's 4 cards. Yeah, Forge Renew's a pretty punish. Okay, maybe we should attack and pass.
Okay. Oh, Forge Renew brings things back.
Yes.
Okay.
It forges them anew, Greg.
Yeah.
It doesn't forge them for the first time.
Yeah.
The card is not named for the first time. Sorry, I got carried away. Oh, it's pretty safe to pass. I was just trying to be, like, Omega safe.
Yeah.
Forge anew the soul. Nice. Classic modern staple.
Is it possible we want to pitch cast the fall?
It is possible.
To leave up Beseiju?
Well, I think probably what we do if we think that might happen is we Beseiju something to try to bait the spell out.
Oh, I see, yeah. Okay, that makes sense.
But yeah. We're not gonna... Look, they printed Mom already.
Skrylev?
It's not that great. They're not gonna print Mom with actual Mom text.
They printed a full set of Mom.
Okay, well this is fine. It does not actually do anything.
Yep.
I see. That resolves.
I see.
What?
I just forgot that we can do this. I was gonna just untap Fob the 2. I would have fobbed their 2 equipments and killed them, but you know, this works too.
Yeah, I mean, it's sort of a dealer's choice of ways to kill them at the moment.
Yeah.
Like, you know, I could Beseiju the Shadow Spear and then I could fire them face, or, you know. I mean, this is also just lethal, I think. If they take 8 in game 3, yeah, this is just enough.
They take more than 8,
yeah. Okay, I guess I'll go to damage. I guess that's a little... It's a nice lazy way to kill them.
Yeah.
Alright. This comes in. Hammer's a match where life total matters, so we're going to kind of fetch land. And actually, in this build, so sorry, there's been some debate about whether it's supposed to be 3 Scalding Tarn, 3 Foothills, or 4 Foothills, 2 Scalding Tarns.
Okay.
And I still don't know which is right. This appears to be 3-3.
Okay.
But I would cut the Wooded Foothills before 2. I would always cut to 3-2 in favor of Foothills.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Also,
okay, I've done a lot of like going through my Magic cards recently. I own an unhinged number of Wooded Foothills. Like, I don't know why. I can't tell you why. I just own I own 0 Scalding Tarns, except my Expedition, but that one's in a frame.
I don't like this hand very much, but I don't think I can mulligan it with the Bosiju.
Yeah.
Well, this is why I don't think I can mulligan it.
I understand.
Just
yeah, I don't own that many total fetch lands, but I own a ton. They're all Wooded Foothills. Oops, all Wooded Foothills.
Oh, God.
Is that the most expensive one? Is that why they said I'm rich?
Yeah, I mean, we'll just surveil into the biz. It'll be fine, probably.
Oh, nice. Foothills is among the most valuable. That's
okay. I think we should keep.
Yeah.
I'm trying to express through my actions to chat that this kind of hand is not good against Hammer.
Yeah.
This hand is a Psy guess I'll keep. Nice. This isn't you're not 3 Cascaders and 4 lands and nut draw. That's not what the match is about.
Yeah.
But I think it's a keep. We have this Bosiju, we can scry interaction, it'll be okay.
Yeah.
It's just not optimal. Anyway, let's play Thundering Falls.
Yep. And
I do think it's right to play this rather than fetching the blue-green one, mostly because we could see a shock or mill into a shock, and then we'd be really happy with that, so that we could then fetch the blue-green one.
Yeah.
Oh, it was nice.
Oh, it's still nice. It's still over here. Should we light it in honor?
You can light it.
We can light the Void candle. Here it is. It's gotten some good use. Shout out to Void Candles, the official candle sponsor of the SystemMagic stream.
I like that you drew out official there.
You really gotta.
Okay.
Lovely.
So
you don't work there anymore. That's nice.
Wow.
Yeah. Okay, we've changed the candle sponsor. I assume you did that to make it the Void candle.
Yeah, well, they better have, because that's
Sell
what we're doing.
cosmetics now, much more popular. Nice. I did buy a few Void candles extra. Who's the official hat sponsor of the stream? Nefam.
Yeah, that's true.
But anyway, I'm gonna talk about the notes of this candle instead of letting Andrew talk about. Oh, you only have 8 minutes. Okay, you can talk about magic.
Well, I need to talk about magic. So I need to. What I'm gonna do here is main phase Bosiju discard is 8.
Okay.
And the reason I want to do that is that I don't want to let them protect it, and I want to fight over the equipper.
Yeah.
So that's my plan here. Now, I understand that this does kind of mean I'm shields down. If they have second equipper hammer, we're in a bad spot.
Yeah.
But also there's a chance they have second equipper hammer and don't jam because they're afraid of fawn or something. So I'm not that afraid, but I am a little afraid. I think our hand is not that great to keep, and it's not worked out well.
Yeah.
Because they have drained that straight basically.
Yeah.
Oh god.
And this is the Void Wildflower Meadow candles with so many notes.
Oh, I'm so dead if they have another artifact.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
And they got to draw a card.
Oh. Okay, we're alive.
Wow. But I guess now that Joe Mama doesn't work there, we're willing to entertain new official candle sponsors.
I mean, it's still very, very bad. So the problem is, I'm worried they have the protection spell.
Yep.
But I don't know what we can do about that. I think that I should dead gone their Pure Steel and hope they don't have it. Because I don't really see what else I can do.
Yep.
But the problem is, their hand is no artifact, so the hand I'm constructing is incredibly bizarre.
Yeah.
I mean, okay, I guess that's not my only option. I could pass if they play an artifact. What I'm wondering is if I should try to Flame of an Ore.
Oh,
But it doesn't really work because I want to kill the Dranith.
Right.
It's nice because then I get a double spell. But I think we kind of just need to kill the Pure Steel and hope they don't have it right now. You know?
Wait. So what if we, say go, wait to see what they do.
So, sorry, you want to play Scalding Tarn go?
Scalding Tarn go.
Okay, so we don't get to surveil. Yep, okay.
I understand. Oh, right, because we can't double spell next turn is the issue.
Yes.
I mean, we might just draw we can hope we draw an untapped land.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay.
Because then we can Flame of Anor their thing if they don't play an artifact, and then hope to double spell. Otherwise, we just, like, dead.
Yeah, that's hinged.
Scalding Tarn seems better.
Okay, I'm down with Scalding Tarn.
It's kind of hard for me.
I also like that it puts the fear of God in them.
Yeah.
God, I don't know what Vendor Break does.
Okay,
that's any artifact, we have to respond.
I agree.
Yes, Surge of Salvation is the card we mean. It's God's Willing, but it protects everything. Okay, that's good, that's good. What the hell is in their hand? Fuck.
That makes sense.
Yeah, but we're dead to it.
Yep.
I think I'm Omega. Well, okay. I guess we're not Omega dead. It's just very bad.
Like, we could draw Force of Vigor.
I mean, if we draw Force of Vigor, it's pretty goddamn legit.
Yeah.
Like, what happens is we destroy Esper, Sentinel, and Hammer. They're nowhere close to another Quip. We have the Flaminor for the thing. I mean, obviously, it'd be quite unlikely their top card happens to be Force of Vigor, but...
Hullabaloo!
Well, sort of. I think this might be a reverse Hullabaloo angle, honestly.
Oh, yeah, okay.
I think this hedge mage is punishing us more than another layer that would help us. Okay. I mean, we can do some stuff. It's not that great stuff. I mean, what we're going to do, I think, is destroy Hammer. Why don't we take 4 if we do that? Fuck. So what we're going to do is see what they do.
Gone the Draenith Magistrate in combat. Go to 1.
Well, maybe. Well, we have to wait till they go to combat, and then we'll gone whenever this equipped to.
Yeah.
It may or may not be this.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not good.
See ya, DC.
Yeah, it's a Luaba Hull for sure. What if we play a 2/2 and chump? Well, I don't understand where that gets us. Second path is what I don't like about it. I mean, I guess I don't really understand where this gets us either, but...
Quad white.
What does quad white mean? Forge anew? We will be. Let's just say that I'm qualified, and Greg isn't right now, but he will be.
Yeah,
that's not a
Andrew's confidence that I will win an LCQ is so high.
Can we flame and hope to hit Foth? No, because if we flame the thing, you'll take 4 damage.
No, they mean draw 2 off flame.
Oh God. Maybe. That's not insane, actually. I guess. So, okay, wait. If we bounce the Draenith Magistrate, we win if... Well...
Good night, Marceline.
Actually, that sounds pretty reasonable. Well, I'm worried that even after we draw 2, we might still be losing because we can't then Flame Ignore the Draenith Magistrate. But... Yeah, okay. Fine. I guess we should do it.
Okay, yeah.
Wait. So then we're gonna... Wait, let me just walk through this. We're gonna FOV the Esper Sentinel and this and go to 1? And then we did on board? Isn't it not even playing to win? Like, what's your actual plan? I guess then we're gonna dead Shardless?
Yeah.
I guess the point is we have the dead on hand.
Yeah.
Okay, we can draw 2. Yeah.
Plus we'll draw another card.
Yeah, I mean, it's roughly the worst play I've ever made, but it does seem right.
Oh, and it just gives them a card?
Oh, yes. Don't worry, their card doesn't matter. It'll be a bad one.
Yeah, it'll be the 3 of spades. Dang, I saw a green card and I had hope.
Yeah, me too. Well, okay. We sure died. Let's look at the top card. Okay, there's no help.
That's 2 away.
Yeah. Why? Well, okay. Really impressive showing this stream of the deck that we're both locked on. But yeah. Anyways, yeah. I think... The problem is I like how he played that game. I mean, unless I'm just supposed to mull that hand, which is possible. I mean, I have never lost to it before, but you know.
What was our record the last league? Oh, probably 5-0. Don't worry about it.
Wasn't it just 3-2? I think so.
What? Our record was 1-2 in the last league.
Oh, what do you mean by the last league? I guess.
I think they meant the league that we dropped.
Oh, sure. Yeah. Yeah, it might have been a mole. I don't know. I mean, it worked out extremely poorly, but I'm not sure if it was supposed to be a mole. Well, I think it's a close matchup as well. Yeah, I don't know about that. I mean, I seriously have won it like a lot of times, but I sure lost it there.
Yep.
I mean, I think it's close. But, yeah.
This Void Candle is booming.
Yeah, it's kind of going too ham.
I'm going to read off some Void Candle notes. It's probably sad we never read the notes.
I think that's not true.
Top notes: green clover, lily flower, lemon.
Greg, you've read this before.
Well, not on this stream.
The answer to the question is yes. Burn is a horrendous deck for Denver. Burn is a horrendous deck for every modern tournament in the last 3 years.
Middle notes: yarrow root, garden geranium, green grasses. Base notes: violet flowers, vetiver, blue agave. Tag yourself. Essential oils: lemon peel, geranium, and more vetiver. So, you know.
Honestly, Bajan, I think that Burn, I think 3 years is very conservative. I think that, I'm not sure Burn has been playable, like, let me put it this way.
At my first ever PT, which I was just reminded by Facebook was 6 years ago, Andrew claimed Burn was unplayable.
Yeah. I was trying to remember the last time Burn was playable, and I think it was around the release of Khans of Tarkir.
Nice.
When Khans of Tarkir released at that Pro Tour, I think a bunch of pros played it. It was pretty good.
Yeah.
I think it may not be playable. Sorry, I sneeped this, but without talking to you, but it's a sneep.
Yeah.
It's not a, like, obviously his hand isn't amazing, but, like, I am down to keep a hand if it's sufficiently good since Cascader.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I don't know if my random clip will help you, but the deck is certainly unplayable. Kellen, I agree that statement is true. Also, it was unplayable at that PT.
Yeah.
So, I think we should Stunning Falls on 1.
Yep.
It's a little awkward. It's not even that awkward. If they play a 1-drop, we can late dead it. And if they don't... Yeah, that's in the bin. Look, we just drew a card.
Nice.
Oh, well, this hand is not very good against Amulet, unfortunately.
That's true.
I mean, we just need to, like, draw Biz. But I think the best way to do that is to fetch a normal land and ice them.
Yeah, agreed.
Because what's going to happen here is they, I don't want them, I guess, Yeah, I mean, I guess they can't do that much this turn, but I still want to ice them.
Okay.
Mostly, I guess I just want to cycle. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's weird just because cycling is sort of equivalent to just, like, scrying.
Yeah.
But it's not that equivalent because I do sort of want, ideally, a land and a Cascader. Oh, no. Oh, it's time for a Lua Bahul.
God, it does seem like these surveillance have been kind of bad this league.
Well, I don't know if that's true. We've also drawn a card, like, 3 times.
Okay.
I think that... Okay, we should not play 3 as an update. Alright. That is not bad. It's not bad at all.
Because you want to be able to hard cast a subtlety?
I might want that. I guess I don't want that next turn. Okay, I guess I should probably bin.
Seems kind of bad.
Yeah. Good talk.
They're so good when they aren't bad. That is true.
Yeah, lock into. So, wait. Let's think about if we should ice them this turn. So this turn, they can float a mana, find an amulet, play a bounce land, play a 3-drop creature. And I guess they can do that regardless of whether we ice them or not.
Yeah.
So maybe we should hold Ice Cart as a blue card. I kind of think we should.
Okay, that makes sense.
It just doesn't seem like it matters very much if we ice them.
Yeah.
I guess we, like, stop them making a construct, but I don't know. If they want to make a construct, more power to them. Is sort of the way that I feel about that.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, if they ring this turn, I'm just going to counter it, though. Like, I don't think ring is a very good argument. Okay, so now we can kill this. Yeah, unfortunate. Oftentimes, they don't have a land that won't put a trigger on the stack.
Yeah.
But they had that here. So
they've already played their 2 additional lands, so there's no reason to fire. Is that right?
Yeah, but we probably do want to fire it still.
Okay.
But anyways, let's see what happens here.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe I just should have subtlety'd it, but I don't think so. I mean, it just doesn't get them to a key break point, but it sort of accelerates things. Okay, well, we're definitely countering this. I think just pitching this.
Okay.
And I guess I think we should kill it, but it's not.
All right, because we have dead.
It's not amazing. It's more just like our dead doesn't really do anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm in.
Okay.
I mean, it literally does not change the Titan turn, but like I don't really know what else we're supposed to do.
We are an impressive 1-3 on this stream.
Oh god. See, now it's tough because I don't really want to play Shardless Agent.
Because you want to hard cast a subtlety?
Because I think our opponent's going to make a Primeval Titan. And then I want to hard cast Subtlety.
Okay.
How unhinged is that? I mean, the problem is I guess they can just
Make
not.
Yeah.
Which is, I guess, really bad. So what are we... How do we get out of this? What's the line?
I mean, we can just pitch the subtlety to get their Titan, although then they just replay it the next turn.
Yeah, but then so what's our... My question is, what's our plan if we do that? If they have another ring, it's very bad. Well, I mean, not... I mean, if they have a ring, it's not... Like,
Whoa.
I don't have any lines that play around the ring.
Okay.
So...
We pitched Fire Ice.
Well, they're definitely going to have 6 mana this turn because any bounce land... I mean, yeah, I guess we have to jam and just hope they don't have it. I guess that's what it all comes down to.
Okay.
I don't really see a better play. I mean, they have the ring. Both holding up mana and not holding mana are bad against the ring.
Yeah.
So the ring's not an argument in favor or against anything.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe I was supposed to subtlety the Zusa. I don't know, but with the dead in my hand, I think often it's wrong to subtlety Zusa. I don't know. Wait, they have 6 mana based on known cards alone. We're hoping they don't have Titan here.
Oh, right. They have Crumbling Vestige.
We know they have Crumbling Vestige and they're finding an amulet. So the claim they might have 6 mana is absurd.
Yeah.
It's more that we're hoping that next turn we draw like an Ice to tap their Titan, a Gone to bounce it.
Yeah.
Like something like that. Maybe I punted by killing the Zusa, legitimately. That's possible. Oh, the subsequent turn. Yes, that's fair. If they don't have another land that enters battlefield tapped, they will not be able to do it this turn.
Oh, I see. Right.
Well, that's why in the end I think we're just supposed to jam. And I mean, we have a lot of outs. It's what's nice. Also, we're gonna say Hubbaloo again. Wow,
except wasn't this the game where one of them was bad?
It was also a loopable haul. Yes.
Okay, because I do feel like when you draw the Surveil land, it's bad, and then as a result, you like later want another Surveil land.
Yeah, that is true.
Like Surveil lands beget Surveil lands in a weird way. Like
that is true.
In the games that they're bad, they're good later, but you don't have them. But that's weird because overall the result was still bad.
Yeah.
So I don't think it's I don't think it's a hullabaloo.
Okay, I'm with you.
You gave me the power to say hullabaloo, and I will not call it.
Okay, good talk.
It's my power to use. I am very excited at the RC, which apparently I'm playing, to just say hullabaloo.
Do you think your opponents will be confused and perplexed?
They probably watch the stream, so probably they'll know. And as we know, everyone who watches the stream watches every single moment of every single stream. And therefore they know all of our bits.
Yeah, we do know that.
Yeah.
Why are they tanking so long?
I love when people ask Andrew questions in chat and he's like, I answered that 4 streams ago.
Okay, well, we'll put the Titan on top. If their card is not a constantly tap land, we are okay. And if it is, we're in trouble.
We should look where they put it.
Oh, right. Good call. Bottom! You love to see the Primeval Titan bottom here. Oh, boy. That is a great sign for us. Okay, we're officially in the driver's seat then. I mean, we can still lose.
Sure, of course.
But Now, the advantage bar just swung to our side of the table.
Yeah.
Oh,
wow.
what?
I'm gonna sneak into the coverage team to call Hello Blue in the finals to just say Hello Blue and then leave.
Well, something you should keep in mind, Greg, is that
only if the finals will include Andrew.
Wait,
right?
no, we've established it won't.
Oh, you're gonna have a win in into the.
I'm gonna have a win in for the PT invite paired against teammate Tristan.
Tristan, yeah. Okay.
Yeah. And in which I will win.
Yeah.
Because what you should know about our team internal testing is that Tristan, over our entire testing process, has never won a match against me in any matchup other than Living End versus Rhinos. And in Living End versus Rhinos, he's beaten me, but he's not playing Living End. So, you know. Anyways, it's time to demonstrate the power of FOVs. All right, so let's see. I like these. I do not like any of this biz. And then this is another matchup where it's more... I mean, this is a sort of a mixed situation with Murktide, but
sure.
It's still more about answering their stuff than doing your stuff.
Yep.
So we board like this. And yeah, we're going to hopefully demonstrate the power of FOV. The Flame Annoys are kind of mid, but you can... Obviously, they work nicely with Tidebinder. You can kill the 2-5, the 2-4 with it. You can kill Amulets with it. And you can kill Defense Grid with it. That last one's pretty important.
Nice. Okay.
A very common play pattern is that on turn 3, you pass with Flame or FOV up when they have Defense Grid out. Yeah. And then, like... They go for something, you respond by killing Defense Grid, and then play a free counter spell.
Yeah.
Are you trying to do the thing?
No, I'll do it later.
Okay.
I wanted to see how many viewers we had, because I'm vain.
Do you want me to sing the song?
Yeah, please do.
You're so vain. You probably think this song is about you.
Wow, thanks for singing a song that's about me.
I don't know the next line of the song, I'll warn you.
I didn't know the first line of the song.
Oh, the song is You're So Vain.
I gathered that one from context, actually.
I thought you might be confused, so I thought I would clarify. That's the name of the song.
No, B-Bolter, it's about me.
This
also is the reason I stream. It's so I can just watch myself in the corner.
It's also kind of ironic because the funny thing about the song You're So Vain is it features the line you probably think the song is about you, and as you might have guessed, the song is about them. Anyways, this hand is great.
Sneevity doop.
It's also much better because of Surveillance.
Yeah.
I mean, I know I'm going to say this a lot, but... Alright, so... Valakut Go, huh? Alright, love to see the Lorraine revealed here. Yeah, I'm not really... We probably still want to Scryland is my guess.
I think so, yeah.
Because I want to draw a land is what I want.
Yeah.
I think. Well, it's kind of weird, actually.
Because, like, we could just play Beseiju.
Yeah, and I mean, both green and blue cards have value. But I guess drawing a land is like drawing a blue card. Is
yeah.
Really the thing. So, we'll figure it out. Oh, what just happened is weird, by the way. Alarm bells should go off now.
Okay.
Because... This card usually gets boarded out against Rhinos.
Whoa, weird. Okay.
Well, it's because we just like have FOBs and Magnuses, and that's like too much stuff.
Yeah.
Is the way you think about it. So, anyways, now we're with the choice of whether to fawn this. I think it's close.
Okay.
And we could wait till turn 3 and FOB it and the Saga.
Yeah.
Which is pretty good. If we don't, they aren't very close to doing anything next turn. I mean, it's hard to know for sure. I think it's okay to let it hit.
Okay.
Is my guess. But I guess the only point about that is that then on turn 3 we can't. We have to FOV.
We could next turn Beseiju it and then FOV, like
that's true
if given a target.
Okay, yeah. Let's let it happen.
Okay.
And I want to look for a
Do you want to see what we find first?
Actually, that's good. Yeah, that's a great line. And I guess we should find blue red. Because
we might play Beseiju.
Well,
although wait, shouldn't we find a green land? Shouldn't we find green blue?
Yeah, it's complicated, isn't it? Okay, I think you're right. Let's find green blue.
Yep.
Bit.
Yeah.
Okay. Got through that really complicated sequence. Okay. Well, now I'm very happy to FOV, but I think we're going to be cycle... I mean, now we're definitely playing Beseiju as a land, I think. Well, I guess we can cycle first if we want to. Okay, the problem is our Magnus is going to color square ourselves. But maybe that's just our life. I mean, I sort of want this one to be able to find an island.
Oh, I guess that's a reason to... Oh, interesting. They can just, like, never win when Magus is in play, right?
Well, they can kill the Magus, or they can cast one ring.
Okay,
but
yeah.
It's pretty bad for them, yes.
Yeah.
But I'm planning to FOB them next turn. So we're not casting Magus next turn. But I still just think we want... So I guess maybe we should just Lornville for the Blue-Red Surveillance and play it, honestly.
Okay.
And then we might be able to preserve Beseiju. Probably won't be able to, but... Yeah, I think we cycle for the Surveillance. It's very complicated, but I think that's best. Because we need red to cast the Magus at some point. Yeah. And even though we're not planning to cast on 3, we do want to cast it ever. Yeah. So, like, this seems right to me. And I understand the whole line I've taken here is basically saying if they have, like, the nuts next turn, we're just dead. But I'm pretty okay with that. Yeah. Nice. Love to stop that. Yeah. So that can be our basic of some color. We will assess the color we want it to be. Yeah. But I guess we can start assessing it now because we have all the information we will receive. It's probably island, but it's we're better at finding islands than forests, and we kind of want both with Magus. Maybe it's like
forest.
Actually, I think it's forest.
Yeah.
Okay. And yeah, I mean, actually, I can have 6 as I cannot cast any spells.
True.
And I mean, this is what I usually try to do against the Fed Script, is just set up the turn 3, destroy 2 permanents with the FOV. This is the plan I found most effective. So, yeah, I mean, we'll hope they don't have an incredibly good draw. I mean, okay, that's just fine. If they were going to do something crazy this turn, it would involve Amulet. Yeah. If they don't have an Amulet, they're not going to do anything crazy this turn, which means we'll probably be okay. I mean, nothing guaranteed, but I think when we destroy these 2 things, probably the game will be acceptable state for us. Yeah. So, okay, play this, pass upkeep. Fetch. Forest, you said? Yeah. And then we're going to kill this and this.
Oh, we're just paying 3 more, I see.
Yes.
Okay.
That was the point of all this, yeah. I mean, I guess they can make a construct if they want to. I don't think it matters. Yeah. Okay. And if they play the One Ring, I have fun for it. It's awkward because I pitched Charlie's Agent, but we'll still do it. Yep.
Wow. I mean, if our, like, 1-3 record is going to get you to move to Rhinos, then...
Well, that's not what they said. Off-game does not apply to Rhinos. Yeah. But yeah, I want to fawn this for sure.
Of course, yeah. I'd fawn it if it were a different ring. Soul Ring, fawned. Ring of... God, I wish I knew some of the rings in that weird cycle.
Okay, well, I mean, I know we could Magnus them. I'm pretty happy to play this, though.
Okay.
I think it's right. Yep. Like, I don't...
Ring of 3 Wishes. There's an... Like, Ring of Valkus is, I think, one of them. Ring of Valkus.
Like, the problem with playing Magnus here is that it
like,
harms us a lot.
What if they have a red creature for Ring of Valkus?
Well, the other thing about this is... they might be... It kind of looks to me like they're playing the Storm's Wrath list.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So, like, I mean, which they, by the way, right now have drawn miraculously 2 of their red sources. Yeah. So, okay, nice. We baited them. Nice. And I mean, now, look, I get that playing Magnus isn't perfect on this board, but it will double Stone Rain our opponent and deny them any green mana. Yeah. So, yeah, if we don't do it, they have tight mana. Yeah, I think we just slam it. Yep. And we can still cast Fine Outburst next turn, honestly, which is a pretty big game. So, here's Magus the Moon.
Magus can get in for 3!
Well, maybe. Because it leads into Storm's Wrath, I think it will be getting in for 2. Yeah. But they just storm that thing again? Oh, the One Ring. Okay, well, that's bad for us. Yeah. We really need the Tideminder here, which we do not have. I mean, honestly, with the Magnus out and a Vine Outburst in play, I think the game state is tenable. But obviously, I think given that they had that, we're now... I think it's anyone's game. That's probably what I would say. I think we should pass.
Yep. And we can't cast Flame of Menor, so.
We can cast Violent Outburst, though.
Yeah? I wonder what we'll cascade into.
It could be anything.
I think it's funny that Amulet plays the One Ring. I still do.
What? Why?
It just, like, doesn't... It's just like the card is just... It doesn't really interact with their deck, you know?
That's true. Okay, well, I mean, that resolves. It's scary.
Yes.
I mean,
Well, I get that it makes the deck so much better, but like, it just isn't really on game plan like in any way.
Oh, definitely not.
I mean, I guess they're like a ramp deck, so and the One Ring is good in ramp decks.
Levi, why do you just have that quote rolled up? Would you mind explaining?
I mean, Crystal Brand is my game. What can I say?
And yeah, I mean, we definitely just Violent Outburst here. I mean, that's definitely where we're at. They're not playing like they have in other Storms we're at. They also only play like 2, so like the odds of having another one ever are pretty low.
Oh yeah, wait, right. I was like, didn't they already cast one? But no.
So, I don't know how to play this, because the issue is, if we Boseiju the Dryad, then they just will get the land to cast the Titan.
Yeah.
So that doesn't help.
Yeah.
Okay, I mean, I guess it starts with hitting with these Rhinos.
Yeah.
But I think I might be into FOV just this, yeah.
I see.
I understand the cost of doing so is grievous.
Yeah.
Well, okay, wait, I guess there is another line. The other line is, if they don't have an amulet, okay, Titan might be beatable. Okay, wait. So let's just think about that on their turn. So they're at 4. So I mean, we think about it now, but we're gonna think about what we're gonna do in their turn. So we're at 14. So we pass. If they just slam a slow Titan, we say, okay, that resolves. They get 2 wins.
Yeah.
We EOT make 4 more Rhinos. So we have 16, 18.
Wait. You can't both Boseiju their thing and make.
I know.
Okay. Yeah.
So we just make Rhinos. We're leaving the 2/4 in play.
Right. Okay. I see.
I guess the problem is they'll find Valakut. Oh no, but Valakut's a mountain.
Yeah.
So we make 4. So we have 4 Rhinos, 16 power. We untap. We can then Boseiju the 2/4. They block a Rhino. That's 14 damage.
Looks like 14 damage to me.
Okay, I think Slow Titan is beatable.
Okay.
So I think what we do here is pass.
Yeah. Also, they're gonna take 2 in their upkeep, famously.
Yes. So basically, if they Titan, it's fine. If they Amulet into Titan, we will then blow up the Amulet and the Dryad.
Yeah.
So it seems, I mean, safe might be a strong word for the situation, but
yeah,
it seems like we are not dead.
I'm so excited to lose, and then I'm going to say it looks like we were dead after all.
Oh, look, it's Slow Titan. Good thing we analyzed this situation.
Yeah.
All right, Slow Titan resolves.
Yep.
Do your worst. Who would win Slow Titan?
Slow Titan or Slow Gurk?
It's
probably Slow Titan.
Well, I don't know. Gurk can bounce the Titan a lot of times. Okay, I don't think that changed anything given the ring.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, it changes things not given the ring, but...
What if they have Grazer into Grazer, Grazer into land, Grazer into Grazer? Whole deck wins.
Okay, they didn't put a land into play off the Grazer, so I guess their hand is all spells.
Yeah.
Why do I say Slow Titan? No Amulet? Yes. When Amulet is in play and your opponent plays Titan, usually that turn ends with you're just dead in some way. When there's no Amulet, then the Titan is considered slow because you can win, is what's nice about it. Like, I could get into what exactly they would do if they had an Amulet here, but what I can tell you, the short answer is we die. So anyways. Oh, that's interesting. So now, instead of Bosejuing the Dryad, we should cycle this for blue and play Entwined Flame, killing the 2/4 and drawing 2, and then we kill them.
Okay.
Thoughts?
Seems the same, but yeah.
Can Amulet and Titan even kill even with Magnus? Well...
Oh, right. It's not the same because it doesn't give them a land.
Yeah, it's not the same. Yeah. Well, it's also not the same because we get to draw 2 cards.
Yeah.
Which could be, like, things to pitch or, like... I mean, the 2 cards matter.
Yeah.
So the answer is they can't kill, but we would be dead.
Classic cast. It was very wise of you to choose cast. Game. Nice.
We are not a good spot in Nourishing Soul pitch Ghost Worm. You are correct. Yeah, so just to talk about what they can do with a Slow Titan but a Dryad out, if they had Amulet, theoretically. For example, something they can do is they could find Bounce Land T-West, float 3 mana, transmute the T-West for a Summoner's Pact, cast a second Titan.
But wait, aren't there still Landstill Mountains?
But they can tap for any color.
But they don't bounce.
Oh, wait. It's true. Maybe they can't do anything. No, you're right. I was not thinking the Bounce Land trigger would still work and they could cycle from their hand. Yeah. That's not true. Yeah, I guess maybe the answer is actually with an Anya they actually can't really go anywhere.
You should know we ignore about 70% of what Azax says.
Oh, also, I don't really know when we're playing to be done, but I'm playing another match.
Nice. That's fine. I was about to point out that this will be a rare match 6, but that's fine.
Okay.
I gotta know where to be.
Wait, yes you do. Denver?
That's in a million hours.
You might miss your flight. Sarah Middlestein would already be at the airport.
Yeah, it's okay. Many members of my family would also be. They'd be stressing for me right now.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, I'm of the Matt Costa School of Airport Etiquette.
Yeah.
Wait, can I briefly describe the Costa School of Airport Etiquette?
Please do, yeah.
The Costa School of Airport Etiquette is... It is ideal that when you reach the gate, you can immediately walk onto the plane. If when you reach the gate, you have to wait for any minutes, you have punted and should have arrived later.
Well, unless you want a snack.
Well, that's true.
If you arrive at the gate and they're like just starting to board, that's great. Then you can like go get a snack, go use the bathroom. It's really ideal. Is this hand bad?
It's pretty bad. I mean, it's not that bad. I mean, the issue with it is this isn't a fetch land, this isn't a fetch land, and this isn't a fetch land.
Yeah.
Like, it might legitimately be like, if we had a second fetch, we would keep. Because, like, well, got it. See, it's got it. Really, the answer is I need to know the goddamn matchup. I mean, like, look, if this were, like, Scam, I'd sneak it off, you know? I might keep it against, like, Murktide.
Well, against Scam, you'd sneak anything off, so.
Yeah, I'd keep spending Scam cards, but... I think in the Dark-Eyed Mulligan... God, the real answer is I spent all this time testing with open deck lists, and I don't know how to mulligan in the dark. But I guess... I think this is a mull.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay. Now, the tuck here is very hard. Because, again, I have no idea whether tuck is member or fawn.
Yeah.
My guess is fawn.
Yeah, okay.
Because it's pretty easy to find a blue card.
Yeah.
But... Also, outside Shadow Forest, but also don't do that, I think.
Yeah, okay.
I think it's hinged, but wrong.
Well, it's because we want our Cascaders to dig for... Or our Surveillors to dig for...
Cascade, yes.
Yeah.
It's about intent.
Yeah.
Okay, well, they are Yogg. So now the question is, should we dismember this? Oh, great draw. Maybe.
I mean, that draw really makes me want to dismember it. Because, like, we found what we're looking for, right?
Yeah.
So, like, we don't need... it means we'll miss a Surveil, because we'll just play, I don't know, Basic Forest, maybe, but, like...
Yeah, I'm with you. It's definitely Basic Forest,
yeah.
But yeah. Okay, so... The only reason I was thinking about it is there are hands that Yogg can have such that killing the halfling doesn't meaningfully slow them down.
Oh, that's true.
But they're not common.
Yeah.
Well, like
if they had played Slam Wall of Roots here, we're maybe sad.
Well, only if they also have a third land and a Yogg, though.
Sure.
Like, yes, if everyone has Delighted Halfling Roots Yogg, this plays bad, but to be honest... Oh, God, I don't know what's going on anymore.
Are they Asmoing us?
Guess? I mean, I don't think Asmos... Oh, I don't want to do that. Sorry, we should have discussed more.
Yeah.
I don't know what our opponent's playing, so maybe this is wrong.
Yeah.
My default play against Ren is to always let them have Ren.
Okay.
Because I don't think Ren matters to Rhinos.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I think Assault Loam is my guess. Although, does that deck play Delighted Halfling? I don't even know if it does.
So that Halfling is so happy.
Anyways, let's go fetch a Surveillant. Like, if this is Assault Loam, which is what I'm guessing it is.
Yeah.
Then want...
Can Assault Loam play Basic Forest? Doesn't Assault cost red?
I don't know.
Maybe they play one. Oh, yes? Okay.
I mean, when you say can they, I mean...
Okay, everyone says yes. Okay.
I don't know if it's right for them to do so.
Sure.
But I would not be shocked when they did. Also, I have seen Assault Loam builds that are junned.
Okay.
Usually they splash for exactly the card Orcish Bowmasters.
Okay.
But yeah, I sort of honestly play this way against Ren always when I play Rhinos, which is that like my plan to answer Ren is some combination of ignoring it or attacking with Rhinos.
Yeah.
I just don't like spending counter spells on Ren.
Yeah.
Common Thunder
Draw a card. Draw a bad card.
Yeah, it's really unfortunate if we were going to draw a bad card, it at least has the courtesy to be blue.
Yeah.
Anyways, let's play a land go. Well, speak of the devil.
Yep.
Now, our opponent should know, based on what's happened this game, that we're Rhinos. But if they don't and they attack, we're going to get them so good. And Greg loves getting them.
I really do. It's my favorite thing.
Yeah, I've seen the Shieldred in some lists. I mean, the Assault Loan lists are pretty deranged, I think. But it may work out here. We'll see. Okay, well, that's a sign of excessive weakness. Tap Stomping Ground means they don't have Assault Loam, they don't have Shieldred, they don't have the Ring. Like, name a good card they could have in their hand right now. As a fun fact, you can't.
Wooded Foothills.
Good card.
Not only could they have it, I am 100% that they have it.
So we can fetch Island, I think, here.
I think so, yeah.
I mean, I don't know how common it is that Assault Loam is literally like loaming your head out and like a few like points of difference between winning and losing, but I'll preserve the points anyway.
Yeah.
I think mostly you should just like fight over Loam a lot of time. It's starting to look like Jun Saga. I mean, all of these cards are in Assault Loam. And I don't think Jun Saga plays Zeator's Proving Ground, do they? Like, I understand it's a tricolor land, but I thought they like couldn't afford it because of having Saga in their mana base. I'm not sure though. I'm unconfident about that claim. God, drawing a non-blue card here is such a beat. Because I really want to play Murktide. I also don't know what our attack should be. Because I like to hit them for 8 is the thing. But the play of like hit them for 8, slam Murktide, all shield down, it does seem like I don't know how we could possibly win if we do that. I mean, like, what are we hoping is their hand? I don't know. But the other line is send both Rhinos at Ren and just like play it really slow. Like send both Rhinos at Ren, suspend Footfalls, land go.
Is Loam an instant?
No.
Well, I guess they wouldn't play it anyway. Well, maybe they would.
Why not respect Loam? Bad deck, I don't know.
Also, Battery Loam, great comment. I kind of like attacking them.
You want to attack them, and do you want to play Murktide or not play it?
We could just not play it.
Yeah.
I mean, what happens if all their instants and sorceries get retrace?
Yeah, it is true that it doesn't seem like it matters. Okay, wait. I need to discuss what happens if we play Murktide. So if we play Murktide, let's say they slam Seismic Assault.
Okay.
So then their hand could be like 6 lands and we die, I guess, is what happens. We just lose the game immediately. Okay. Good talk. Yeah, I think we should not play Murktide. Let's attack them for 8.
Okay.
What's awkward about this line is yeah, like we're sort of committing to giving them a Reynolds. We're not exactly committing to it, but like we're playing in such a way that it seems probable that we're going to want to give them Reynolds.
Also, I have a question.
Huh?
Does suspending the Footfalls matter?
No, I don't think so.
I don't want to do it then.
Agreed.
Okay.
Misty, so we can find the Scryland.
Well, yeah, and also like the parity of our life total seems like it matters to me actually. Well,
maybe, but I still want to play Misty Defense Scryland.
Yeah.
I mean, I mostly think it does it. I think Assault will probably kill us at results.
Yeah.
It means they need one more land to kill us, but yeah, like that is somewhat material. Okay, we're geniuses. Not playing Murktide was the smartest play we've ever made. Let's counter it. Because we would be dead right now.
I assume so.
Nice. Okay. So to be clear, what happened in that game is our deck presented a grand total of make Rhinos, Force of Negation. And our opponent died. Quite the deck they had there. Quite the deck. Okay, sorry. Just gotta get some beats in.
I mean, we killed their halfling.
That's true. You're right. I'm selling our deck a little short. I don't know. I don't fully know how we should sideboard. Because
this hat is insane.
Like, Okay, we definitely want Boseiju. We're on the draw. Like, so our life total... God, I don't really know if we care about it. I think we could island. Like, I don't really know what we want. Like, is Force of Vigor good? It doesn't seem good. I guess they have Shieldreds. I guess I probably need these.
Oh, yeah.
Do they have Chalice the Void? Probably. I don't know what their deck list looks like, but I imagine it's Chalice the Void.
Yeah.
So, Endurance? Why? What are you playing to Endurance? Stops Ren? I'm not impressed.
Loam?
But, like... Does that matter? Isn't this all of this only relevant if Loam is like sticking? I mean, I don't know. I guess it does something. It seems kind of like fighting the wrong battle to me.
Yeah.
Is that crazy?
What are we cutting?
Yeah, I don't know.
Merc?
Well, I mean, Merc seems kind of good.
Yeah.
And I'm kind of wondering if we're cutting these because Time-Ring Loam is kind of a fictional.
Oh, that makes a lot of sense, actually.
Although hitting the ring is good.
Oh, do they play the
What does
ring?
Subtlety do? Well, they have Shieldred, but it's not great.
We could shave subtleties. We could become a little more blunt, but not like totally blunt.
That's fair. Well, then I wonder if the extent to which we save these. I mean, I assume they're pretty low on targets.
Yeah.
Like maybe
they have Orc.
I mean, yeah, like well, they might cut their orcs against us though. It's pretty bad against us.
Right. Okay.
Like I mean, I think I want to have like Flame of Ignores and Dismembers for Shieldred, and then a couple of these for Halfling. Is my guess.
Yeah.
Like, so I guess I'm sort of coming around to like this as my list. I mean, maybe I should Endurance. It's just such a bad card, I think. I mean,
yeah.
I get that it does something. Maybe the shuffling away Loam and stuff is good enough. I just, once they got their initial 3 lands, does it actually matter to shuffle away the Loam?
I mean, you could respond to the, like...
Oh, I guess that kind of gets them. Maybe these are just, maybe I'm selling these short. Maybe I should have these.
3 seems like a lot.
You want to have a nice 2 Endurances?
Yeah. 1-1 split of hearts.
All right. What else do you want to cut? Should I cut more Subtleties? Should I cut more Dead Gones?
I want to go down to 2 subtleties.
That sounds pretty legitimate.
Why? Yeah, okay. I guess that's not what I meant, but yeah, this seems good.
You want to do this and play 1 Dead Gone?
No, cut another subtlety.
What's the 16th sideboard card I put in? Well, okay, you see, I almost did not have this 3rd Endurance, and there's a card... The real answer is I can't reveal it. There's a card that my team banned me from revealing publicly that, to my knowledge, has never appeared in Rhino's sideboard, but that my team is considering registering. As an update, I think the card is bad, and I'm planning to register Endurance. I would not play Commandeer. I think it's unplayable.
Although it could be the card. I know the
card. That has appeared in Rhino's sideboard before, so anyone can... like, it's trivial to know that Commandeer can't be the card. Anyways, this hand is great. It has Gemstone Caverns.
Yeah.
Keep, put in Caverns. I mean, we don't really need this Murktide.
That's true.
It is a blue card. But that's its really only advantage.
What if we take Dead Gone?
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty reasonable.
And if they play Halfling, whatever, we ramped first.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's only bad because then we can't counter the ring, but we'll figure it out.
What?
Halfling makes things uncounterable. Halfling just has more text.
Yeah.
But I think it's still right, though.
Okay.
Do you want to exile Gone or Dead or the full thing?
Just Dead.
Just Dead? Okay.
You never cast Gone.
I'll exile Dead. Dead is exiled.
That's so unhinged.
I had to ask you whether you wanted to exile Dead Gone or Dead Gone, Greg. Yeah. It was an important question. Wow. Immediately punished. Should have exiled Murktide. Wow. Well, I hope I don't have, like, Chalice. Well, I guess we can just counter that. I guess it's not even that bad.
Yeah. Wow, I love chat guessing the card.
But yeah, the card I'm close to registering is, like, not a normal card. So that's what I can tell you. I am not at all close to registering Flaminor or Brotherhood's End. Speaking of which, Greg, I didn't know they played this card. That honestly changes things for me.
Yeah.
But I'll probably board more Dead Gones back in. But
yeah.
Anyways.
What were you going to say? Were you going to say I can't reveal the card even though I know it?
No, that's not what I was going to say.
Because I haven't been sworn to any secrecy.
Yeah, but come on. What I was going to say is...
It's probably like an unplayable 3-drop with a niche sideboard application, though.
Well, okay, that's everything. So, what I was going to say is...
The Miser's one living hand.
So, okay. here are some cards I think are not good.
Okay.
I think Brotherhood's End is unplayable.
Okay.
And I think Third Flame of Anor is not a meaningful upgrade over the card you're putting in for it in any matchup. Although you sometimes put it in.
Yeah.
So, let me briefly talk about Brotherhood's End. Brotherhood's End is horrible.
Okay.
Here's why it's horrible. Against Yogg, it's often just not good to cast.
Yeah.
Like, their Wall of Roots lives, Yogg lives, half their creatures have Undying.
Yeah.
Like, you get something, or you can try to, like, arrange something where you hit with the Rhinos and they block and then you cast it. Like, it's possible. It's very hard.
Yeah.
I get that you can sometimes finish off Grist. It's nice that it's Planeswalkers. Mostly it's bad against them. Also, they don't actually downtick their Grist that much. Honestly, my other ones kind of just uptick all the time. So
but Siege Rhino for thematic consistency is the best guess.
so that well, unlucky. Yeah. Any lands?
Third Violent Outburst.
Okay, well now we're kind of dead.
We're probably dead.
I mean, we might be able to win if their draw is not very good.
Yeah.
But it's very bad. Okay, so the Stonebrain is not the answer. You can guess game that.
That's good. It's a one of in your sideboard. Second Haywire Might with no first Haywire Might.
Wait, I need to hit on Brotherhood's End more.
Okay, yeah.
Then the other problem with Brotherhood's End is the card costs 1 red, which is very annoying. It like frequently forces you to fetch things you don't want. You don't have basic mountain, so it deals you damage. And then the other problem with the card is because it costs 1 red.
Yeah.
You can't pitch it to any of your stuff.
Yeah.
Which I know sounds obvious. Like, yes, obviously you can't pitch it. It costs 1 red.
Yeah.
But what I would say about this is I think people underestimate how big a thing this is. It's like, my deck's 3-drops mostly have the out that I can pitch them.
Yeah.
Like, if I draw a 3-drop and I don't want it, like, let's say I side in Flame Anor, and my Flame Anor is bad, which happens all the time. You know, like, you side in for the matchup, but the way your draw works out is awkward, no problem. You pitch it to your thing, it's totally fine. Brotherhood just clunks up your draw, forces you to pitch your good cards because it's mono red, and it never does any work anyway. Like, I think it's actually just unplayable. Like, I think it's a complete psyop.
Yeah.
Like, I don't understand why I haven't started registering this card. I don't think it's good at all. Now, I admit, we let this happen.
Yeah.
I admit that if you happen to be paired against the artifact decks, like Hammer or like, you know, Scales, it's obviously great.
Yeah.
You pick this for Artifacts mode, that's awesome. You know what else other cards awesome there? Force of Vigor. Yes, it's better than Force of Vigor there, but Force of Vigor... Okay, it's time for another Alua Ball. Do I...
Well, they're gonna hit it off rock. Maybe you want it because it's something they can't really do.
Yeah, I mean, that sounds reasonable.
Yeah.
I mean, we're definitely going to lose this game. And if I bin, I can't cast Murktide. That was the other thing I was figuring out.
Oh, sure.
But yeah, because the Flame is a card in the bin. But anyway, so, yeah. So, I can't comprehend the Brothers End thing. I think it's good against basically nothing. And then, okay, there are games of the Scam matchup where you would like to draw Brother's End, but I'm not even sure Brother's End is like good against Scam in a meaningful sense. It's more like it's okay against Scam.
I like also that the Surveil to the top, they might be like, I'll get them by Ragavaning them.
Yes.
You know?
Like, so 0707, it's not like, it's not bad against Scam exactly. It's fine. You board it in. It does some stuff sometimes. It's kind of clunky. You have a lot of 3-drops. It kills your own Tidebinders, which is annoying, and which is the card that I leave in the matchup. Like, it's whatever. So anyways, all of this is basically a big rant that amounts to... We can't counter this. That amounts to, please don't play Brotherhood's End. It's not playable. Yeah. So, just in case you want to know what my 60 Cyber card was... The answer is, I can't reveal it. It's not Brotherhood's End. Nor is it Third Flame Anor. The Flame Anor one is very hard to like make the argument for live on stream, but if I showed you my sideboard spreadsheet, I could explain matchup by matchup why I never have room for it. Is basically the thing. But, yeah. I can't really do it without aid of spreadsheet.
Wow, should I just tell them they got it? It's as foretold. I mean, if they guess it, I feel like I'm obligated to say.
Wow, kind of just all the awkwardness coming through this game. Drawing the like the funny part is if we had drawn the Dungeon of Caverns as our third land, it might have been actively good.
Yeah, I know.
But like drawing it now is just egregiously bad.
Yeah.
It feels like so few chalice answers your non-fob matchups. The best chalice answer they don't tell you about is force negation. No, like seriously, people constantly do this thing where they're like, I'm scared of chalice in this matchup. My plan to fix that is to cut my force negations for 3 mana chalice answer. You know what? 0 mana to answer their 0 mana spell is better than 3 mana to answer a 3 mana spell.
Makes
Now,
sense.
I get that you have to have outs because you won't always have the force on time.
Yeah.
You still have to draw later. I'm not saying you should have none, but see, seriously, people do this constantly. With some chalice matchup, they're like, -4 fawns, bring in some Brother's End or like, you know, Flame Noise or whatever. It's like, don't do that. You know? Like, I don't know what to say. Just leave your 0 mana answers. Sorry for the rant.
Yeah. Also, to plug a friend real quick, if you want a Rhino sideboard guide, a great way to find it is to go to Jessie's Patreon. She just posted one on her Patreon.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Titty Pills on Patreon. It's
Oh,
there. I see it.
0-7, I think versus Yogg, fawns are actively good. I think they are more than kind of shitty. I think they are more than okay. I think they're good. I want to counter every chord they ever cast. They always board in 2 to 3 chalices and Legion's End. It's like, it's really, I started out cutting them against Yogg. I'm at the point where I think maybe trimming 1 is okay, but I might want 4. Against Scam, I would say that I am leaving more than none, but less than all of them at the moment. Although you should know that there are members of my team who think the right thing to do against Scam is to leave all of them. This is a point of controversy on my team. I don't know whether it's right to leave some or all of them against Scam, but like they're really good against Scam. Like, I don't know, against Scam you're like often dying. Like, I don't know, costing 0 to answer their things is really good. It is true that broadly, though, high mana costs are going against Scam. Also, this is a double block angle.
I was about to ask if there's a reason to double block.
Well, yeah, they might have some biz.
Yeah.
Yeah, also, Fawn isn't that bad against Scam as 3 mana negate. It's not like your dream, but it is a thing that happens. Huh. I don't really want to fight over this.
Okay. Like that it kills their treasures. I mean, they'll use their treasures to do it, but, you know.
I think people get the impression Fawn is bad against Yogg because they, like, count the hits and there aren't that many hits. But the fact is you want to counter all of them. And guess what? When it's bad, you pitch it to your subtlety and it's fine. Not joking, that's part of the appeal. Like, it's not going to be a blank card. It'll just pitch your subtlety and you'll be totally okay with it. Wow. Very smart for yourself. Okay, let's counter this.
Yeah.
I think pitching Shardless.
That makes sense.
Mostly I'm just afraid of drawing another Cascader.
Yeah.
And I mean, making it in speed is kind of nice. Also, to talk about it a little more, Levi, I think it's kind of deranged to play a third flame if the literal only matchup is Scam where you'd want it. And I think that's pretty close to being true. Like, if you're like, oh, I want the flame against Scam, I'd be like, okay, can you name any other matchup you'd want third flame? And I think the answer is just basically no.
I have an insane question.
Huh?
Are we winning?
I don't know. What are you cutting versus Yogg if not Fawn? Very little. The best cards against Yogg are the ones in your main deck. Not joking. The second dismember is much better against Yogg than Flame is, like, by a lot.
Cost 1.
I also think it's better against Scam. I mean, I don't know. I think it's better against, like, I think Flame is not bad against Scam, but I think Dismember is better. It costs 1. What Greg said. The 1-drops are the good ones.
I feel like no one ever remembers when they're talking about Rhinos that cards have mana costs. That, like, you know, I know they all have mana cost 3, but, like, you know, how much better would Rhinos be with Simian Spirit Guide?
The answer is much better.
Much better. I don't know, but I assume much better.
Well, you kind of can't play around Force Negation as Yogg, actually.
Yeah.
Because the issue is that on my turn as a Rhinos player, my force is just up to hardcast, and on your turn it costs 0.
Yeah.
So it lets, if I freely play it instead on your turn, my fawn is actually always up, which is quite annoying.
Wow. This is a show of immense weakness.
Yeah, I mean, it's sort
I guess they can get it back with Ren.
Yeah, like, we sort of need to kill the Ren now, is what it means. But, I mean, it's fine. I mean, they don't really have attacks, at least. I mean, you know, I don't know much about their deck, but I assume when you're playing a Side Assault Loam deck, your deck has millions of lands in it.
Yeah.
So I would guess their hand has, like, a fair number of lands. Anyways.
I mean, yeah, will they finish the Spirit Guide cycle? I doubt it.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, on the list of things about Brotherhood's End that I hate, I have to add another one. I'm sorry to keep harping on this.
Please do.
I hope this is the content the viewers want.
That's what I want.
Okay, the other thing about Brotherhood's End is being a sorcery to kill their chalice is also so bad.
Yeah.
Because at least when you kill it with the flame, you EOT kill it, untap, make Rhinos, so you always get Rhinos in even if they have a second chalice stuck in their hand. But like the situation of you Brotherhood's End kill their artifact and they slam a second chalice actually comes up surprisingly often.
Yeah.
And it's very annoying.
What did they think, we just didn't have it? Or they wanted us to use it because they have another EE?
I don't know, but we're going to use it.
Yeah.
Would Rhinos play a Color Spirit Guide? Yeah, probably. You know, we'd have to make the mana work, but I think so. Look, they're not going to print Spirit Guides into Modern, chat. I don't really know what to tell you. That is not going to happen.
Do you think there will be more free spells in the next Modern Horizons?
Oh, that's very possible, but they won't be Spirit Guides.
Well, like, do you think there will be? Do you think they'll continue the trend?
Oh, yes.
Yes. You think they will actively do it? Maybe more.
I mean, why stop?
Why stop now?
Yeah, like, I don't know. I think that there was a point in time where Modern was like the format of, look, it's pretty powerful, but the one like rule, like the one term engagement of Modern, is there are no free spells, and I think that was fine. And WotC decided that that's not going to be Modern's like anymore, which is their prerogative, and they have decided that now it's all about free spells. And maybe that's the wrong choice. That's certainly reasonable, but I don't think they're going to reverse course.
Yep.
Okay, well, now... Oh, that's nice. Okay, I want to attack them.
Okay.
And I think my intent is to Tidebind Ren.
Yep. And
I expect them to quad block this, and I mean, that's not great.
Do you want to attack Ren? Because do you want them to quad block it?
Yeah, but do you think that makes... I think it might be less likely to quad block Ren.
Yeah, I guess that's true. Okay. Right, they probably, like, have another Ren in their hand or something.
Yes. I'm still pretty down to Tidebind this first Ren, though.
Yeah.
If they want to, like, spend 2 mana, then plussing back the land, yeah, like, so be it.
Snapback, yeah.
They gave us no free spell but took the best mana. Yes! Look, here's a nice question.
Do you think they're going to be a different card type? They were like, oh, I guess before there was one enchantment.
Yeah, 0-7, I strongly disagree with that. I think Spawn is actively excellent against Merc. Like, everybody does this weird thing where they... Sorry, can I talk about this?
Keep going. Yeah.
Everybody's...
I'm just playing with my hat. I didn't mean to, like, about to get trumpet blasted. Yeah, they're going to Violent Outburst us. Wait.
Oh, I'm sorry. Fuck. That was on my 10. It's fine.
It's fine. We have a third. They're probably like, they can't have a third Violent Outburst.
So... I don't think a lethal Merc over making more Rhinos makes that much sense, but, So, wait, I think Flame is bad against Merc, just straight up. And I'm happy to explain why. Look, the Fawn thing is really bizarre. This is another psyop. Everyone seems to think that Fawn is bad against Murktide. So, allow me to explain. Are you aware that often Murktide casts cards that say, destroy your Rhinos in some form? I'll give you some examples. Engineered Explosives. Let me give you another example. Counter Spell. I would like to counter those cards. I would not like them to just get those cards. Maybe this sounds obvious. I think Fawn often translates to, like what the text actually says, is 0 mana, pitch a blue card, make 2 Rhinos. I understand that kind of sounds stupid, but I think it's just true. Like, you can usually convert your Fawn to saving your Rhinos. And if you ever save Rhinos, I think your Fawn is great. I think it's amazing. I leave in every Fawn. Also, let's say they never make Rhinos, okay?
So not tie-binding this Ren is looking genius.
Yeah, maybe it was right. Like, also, like, you can just, like, fawn expressive iteration. Like, I'm not saying that's your plan A. You'd prefer to dispute that one.
Yeah.
But it's definitely a thing that happens, and it definitely comes up. And as far as the flame against Merc goes, I don't know, it's an expensive 3-drop sorcery in a matchup kind of about nimble maneuvering and acting against speed.
Yeah.
I don't think it's very good. I get that you want to kill Ledger Shredder, but I plan to mostly manage that with my 2 Dismembers and my 4 Mystical Disputes. I don't really feel the need for another answer for it. I mean, they're just dead on board, right? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is 12. So they're not quite dead. Yeah,
they're 1 off. If they block with everyone and you Flame of Anor, they're at 1. But
okay, well, we'll attack them. Attack everyone.
Wait.
What?
Oh, right. We can tide bind. If we need to tide bind Ren, we can.
Yeah.
I was just wondering about dying to a bunch of lightning bolts.
Flame kills them? Wait, does it? Wait. Oh, we killed this. That's 2?
Oh.
So wait. Let's wait. We'll double check the math. But yeah.
Well, let's let them block. Make sure they, because if they don't block with literal everyone.
I mean, we don't. We have. If we have lethal, we can do it after they play blocks.
Yeah.
But yeah. So that Rhino is going to do no damage. That Rhino, so it will be. Yeah, it looks like 6.
Yeah.
4, 5, 6. Yep, they're dead.
Nice.
Common Levi W.
Nice. Well, once they declared blockers, I think I would have figured it out.
Oh yeah. I mean, I'm not really worried about that.
See, like these Rhinos, trample.
Look, maybe me not hitting their Ren. Wait, sorry, I'm just going to double check that target right thing. Maybe not hitting their Ren was the right play all along, you know?
Yeah.
Well, I'm not actually saying Flame's bad. I'm saying you never want more than 2.
Yeah.
Those aren't the same statement. I'm saying it has diminishing returns as a 3-drop that does not do a job that you need done that much.
Wow, Rhino, that's great. Whenever this creature blocks, comma. Great rules text on the card Rhino.
Well, that's hilarious.
That's very funny.
Anyways, I think that's about going to do it for
I
us.
think that's it. That was a good win.
I hope that I'm sorry. I hope that wasn't too much ranting nonsense.
No, they are here for the ranting nonsense.
I hope people appreciated some strategy tips about how to sideboard with Rhinos. But yeah, basically, people love to board out Force Negation. My general advice is if there's some matchup, any matchup really, and you're like, maybe I should board Force Negation, don't do that. Leave in all your Force Negations. Just like, it's great. The only matchup where I actually like cutting it is basically Scan. And my sideboard is constructed under that assumption. And that's why there's no 3rd Flame Manor. Like, my whole sideboard starts to fit together once you understand this.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, where should we go?
Where should we go?
Is this someone you know?
That's Jody Keith.
Oh, we should raid them. They're playing Modern.
You can raid Jody Keith. That's a reasonable raid.
Nice. It looks like everyone else is playing Limited, so.
Yeah, okay.
Let's raid Jody Keith. Okay. Awesome. Okay, before we go, we'll be in Denver. No stream on Friday, despite what it says on our stream schedule. But we will be in Denver. Come say hi to us if you're there. We really, really love meeting stream viewers. Genuinely, it's the only reason I'm going. I don't enjoy playing Modern that much. I'm not cute, but I want to meet you all. I want to chat with chat. So come up and say hi to us. Get your Rhino tokens. We have 1 million, but get them before they're gone. And yeah. Good luck if you're playing the event. Good luck if you're playing LCQs. Good luck if you're playing Rhinos. And, yeah, that's kind of all I wanted to say.
Wait, can we hold them up, like, one last time as we kind of close out?
Yeah. Here they are.
Everybody see these great Rhino tokens. Come get us and find these things.
Yeah.
Flying MTG, you should totally do that. Trust me, Greg's not scary at all.
I'm
no comment
not
on myself.
Scary.
Okay, yeah.
Look at how not scary I am. It's because of my lack of subtlety.
Yeah.
Maybe if I find some subtleties, I'll be scary.
But Greg, if anything, the only thing scary about him is that he's unreasonably nice. So unless you're concerned about how nice he's going to be... Oh, really? That's great.
Okay.
I actually didn't know that.
Oh, nice, Flying MTG. Sorry, I didn't recognize your username.
Well, yeah, I knew who that is, but I wasn't aware you had played them.
Oh, okay.
See, the problem is we both thought we knew what was going on. Anyways, so we're going to send you off to Jody Keith. Go into his stream and ask him, what his favorite Rhino is.
Yeah. And then if he answers, say, no, the other one.
All right.
Good luck in the RCQ. If you're watching on YouTube, be sure to like and subscribe. And SystemMagic out.